the opening screen sound. We got the deluxe version.
Yeah, there's clearly no sound.
Yeah, but there's no music, and they're not talking it. Guess we'll have to play with music. See? Hear that?
Yeah, I can hear stuff now.
See, there's no music. That's
right.
why.
Miss Price, how good of you to join us.
I'm so sorry we're late. My shift ran late at the diner, and then just sorry.
Okay.
Let us proceed. One of you here is new to the Blackwell disciplinary process, and the other is all too familiar with it. Blackwell's code of conduct is built upon a foundation of mutual respect meant to foster an environment conducive to education and enrichment.
So we're supposed to go along with Rachel's ride.
Yes.
Reality check time. Yesterday did actually happen. I ditched school with Rachel Amber, and then Rachel really did start that fire. And that was after we actually agreed to run away from here. Right?
Are you paying attention to me, Chloe?
What?
Miss Price, the last time we met, an agreement was brokered. Do you recall what that was?
Brokered. All right, information broker.
You're,
Don't worry. Hold on. Let me stop the background stream real quick. Doot, doot, doot. Say nothing.
Let me refresh your memory. We agreed that you would rededicate yourself to becoming an exemplary Blackwell citizen.
Silent.
In the event that you were unable or unwilling to do so, we also agreed that it would become pertinent to reassess your future status at the Academy. Despite all this, you engaged in the following actions yesterday. Insubordinate language. Disregarding posted signs about trespassing on the stage. Confirmation of drug use.
What?
Allegedly. I didn't see any witnesses.
This is not a trial, Miss Price. This is a sentence.
Oh, we don't have weed in this one, so we're not going to get in
Shall I
trouble.
continue? Witnesses saying you were involved in bullying Nathan Prescott.
If involved means not sticking out my neck for Blackwell's richest ass child. I didn't realize that was a crime.
And this one, we didn't
Your
even
lack
go
of
there. We
awareness
just
does
saw.
not absolve you of anything, Miss Price.
Oh, Chloe. Bullying?
I wasn't even doing
You
it.
should be talking to Drew instead of me. You know, the guy who actually did what you're accusing me of.
Mr. North's situation requires sensitivity. It will be handled separately.
Mom, you know this is all bullshit, right?
Chloe, now is not the time.
God.
And yet, even with your prodigious disciplinary record, Miss Price, we needn't discuss any of it.
We needn't?
No, because you severed your relationship with Blackwell the minute you left school grounds without permission.
What does that mean?
It means you forced my hand. This is a consequence of your actions, Chloe. I have no choice
I
but
made
to...
her do it.
What? What?
What?
What?
Yesterday was all me. My idea. I was having a bad day. I needed to blow off some steam, and I took it too far. Chloe tried to talk me out of it. I've been down that road, she told me. You're better than this. But I wouldn't listen. See, Chloe was afraid I'd get in trouble or hurt, so she came with me. But only to keep me safe.
It's kind of true, though.
Yeah.
I'm just sorry you got caught up in it, Chloe. That you allowed me to drag you down to my level. Can you forgive me?
Sorry.
Hold on 1 second. Mari's phone is ringing. It should be interesting to see how this goes with going along with Rachel's story. Did you turn the ringer off?
Yes.
Okay.
I have a very invasive family.
Well, I think really you just don't turn the ringer off.
If I don't turn the ringer off and respond to them when they call, they think they have no boundaries and probably show up in here. Be like, are you fucking dead? Oh, I just wanted an excuse to just get all up in your business.
Yeah, sure. We're cool.
Thank you. I'll make it up to you. I promise.
Chloe, is this true?
It's true.
Totally not true. She really is an amazing actress.
Miss Price,
Yeah.
Fine, yes. It was her idea, but it's not like she kidnapped me. We were in it together.
Miss Amber, based on what you've just told me, I have grounds to punish you. Are you sure what you've told me is the truth?
Yes.
This can't be the full story, Rachel.
Rachel.
Whatever, Rachel's dad.
Jerk.
Just to be clear, Miss Amber, you're sure Chloe Price didn't coerce you or...
Trick her?
Yes, I'm sure.
Oh, thank God.
Mrs. Price,
They say the game volume's too quiet. So I will do...
this revelation may color the situation some, but it in no way absolves your daughter.
How about
I
that?
understand, Mr. Wells. There is no doubt that Chloe's behavior must improve. But given what we've just learned about the negative influence she was under, I hope you will allow her just one more chance.
Miss Amber, I am as surprised as I am disappointed in you.
I understand.
Oh, this is gonna be
This
rough.
being your first infraction in no way reduces its severity. Still, we will not be suspending you at this time. But you have squandered our trust. You will no longer be my administrative assistant first period. And you will no longer be involved in Blackwell's performance of the Tempest.
Oh, wait, that means Victoria will be playing whatever it's called.
Does it, though? The performance is... Oh.
What? Are you insane?
Your discipline is still pending, Miss Price.
Ray, she loves that show. Since this is her first infraction, don't
Mr.
you
Amber,
think,
I don't
see
tell
Rachel
you
move
how to
away
run
from
the
him?
district
Yeah.
attorney's office. Please don't tell me how to run my school. There's a reason we have understudies for all circumstances, accidental and deliberate. I'm sure your understudy...
Victoria Chase.
Yes, I'm sure Victoria Chase will do fine.
That is
What
such...
was that, Miss Price?
Chloe is upset for her friend, but we are both grateful that she is not going to be unduly blamed for what happened.
There is plenty of blame to go around. Chloe's future at Blackwell will be discussed next. Unless you had something to add first, Miss Price.
Go along.
No. Nothing to add.
I'm glad. Though Chloe may not have been the mastermind of yesterday's events, it was, as I prefaced, the proverbial last straw. In light of your many past transgressions, I have no choice but to suspend you for the rest of the year.
Oh, we
But
get
it was
suspended
the other
anyway.
girl's idea. She confessed.
And she will be punished accordingly, but that does not absolve Chloe of her responsibility. I am truly sorry it has come to this, but Chloe will have the chance for reinstatement in the fall. Her actions, beginning now, will be weighed heavily in that decision. Do you understand me? Both of you.
The reason why the music isn't on, because sometimes when Twitch picks up on a copyrighted music, it'll mute the entire stream for like 20 minutes. and like then you're boned.
Yeah, either that or
then when you upload it to YouTube, YouTube will be like, blocked in all countries.
And because we upload this stream as a single block, it means that any one song or piece of copyrighted music can
get it blocked everywhere.
Get the whole thing blocked. So that's why.
Understand this.
I understand that you're a fucking...
Chloe! We understand, Mr. Wells.
I had to, I'm sorry.
I will have Skip Matthews escort you to clean out your locker. You may wait outside my office until he arrives.
It's not as big a deal with like a full Let's Play because it's
That is
uploaded in
all.
parts.
Good day, Mrs. Price. Mr. and Mrs. Amber.
Ray.
Come on, Chloe.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry too.
Meet me at the junkyard later?
You bet.
Like, I don't understand how
I
we're
didn't
still...
get the chance to introduce myself. I'm Joyce.
Mrs. Price.
I'm Rose. This is James. I'm sorry we had to meet like this.
No, I'm sorry. I'm sure for you this is an unusual circumstance.
We really should be going. Nice to meet you.
Mom,
I'll see you in the parking lot.
Hey, Chloe. I'm supposed to walk you out.
Just you and me. Hey, Skip.
You know I was supposed to have today off, right?
Sorry that my totally fair and impartial hearing inconvenienced you, man. I don't really care about any of this shit. Except my secret stash. Might as well grab my emergency joint while I'm here.
Sign that.
Yep.
I was here, almost made it. Sorry, dudes. Draw Bagoon. You could have sold that for like 60 bones.
No, you do not make that much money off of used textbooks.
You could if you sell it off of like Craigslist or some shit.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
You don't because they...
When I was in college, they...
Oh, no. You can't make any money off of them now because what happens is the textbooks go obsolete so fast that by the time you get through a class with your textbook, you sell it back for like $20.
Oh, well, yeah, $20. That's still $20.
That's if you get any money. Depending on the book, you might get like $5. I remember even when I was in school, like selling back like 10 books and getting like $30. Because if the
it's a scam because you know it's not enough to pay like $20,000 a semester. You need to also spend a few $100s on some fucking bullshit like textbooks.
Yeah.
Anyway, there's a place, you know, if you wanted to get a textbook that was digital from a peer-to-peer service.
Damn it, Justin.
God damn it, Justin.
I don't know that I would advocate pirating books as the solution, though.
My dad's a professor who writes books, and I'm like,
of this place.
Yeah.
I wish I could tag it from floor to ceiling.
I guess just
but
like
with Skip watching me.
Bathroom. Then I'm out. Cool?
Okay. But try to make it fast, will you?
I read an interesting thing on Tumblr the other day where an author, like a young adult author, was talking about the consequences of pirating books.
Oh, I saw that too.
And it made me really sad. Like, that their series, like, almost didn't get continued because so many people pirated one of the books.
Mm-hmm. I don't think textbooks are in danger of that same situation, though.
Yeah.
And I feel like textbooks who are purposely taking advantage of broke students is, like, very different than a lady, right? Oh, look at all this stuff. This is nice.
Yeah.
Sometimes I like playing Life is Strange or other games with the music off just to see what the ambiance is like with,
Well, I feel like you also notice different things.
That's true.
At least I do.
I think you're right, yeah. Okay, then that breaks, and she smashes her face, and she's dead. That's all I'm seeing. I can't relax when people are being rebellious in semi-dangerous ways. Everyone put your helmets on before you are rebellious, okay?
Put your helmets on?
Put helmets and knee pads and elbow pads on before you do anything rebellious. That way I know you're being safe.
Mm-hmm.
Also some pepper spray.
Yeah. I feel like, aside from pirating books, like, you can buy used books. You can still buy cheap used books.
Oh, going to the library increases demand for the book because then the library will want it, right?
Why?
My dad is or whatever, and he's like, if you can't afford something, get it from the library or rent it because that increases the demand, and then the person you're renting or getting a library from. Yeah, that's right, Victoria. She looked like we just shat all over the bathroom.
Yeah.
She looks like she's like, what kind of shit happened? Like,
what is this?
Pooped everywhere. But it'll make the library or the place you're renting from buy more of that book.
Mm-hmm.
And then they'll put it at the front being like, oh, this is popular.
Mm-hmm.
Later, Skip.
Later.
I get she's edgy and all, but poor Sam is going to have to
Looks
clean
like
up her
David's
tantrums. That's true. That is true.
That what?
Samuel's going to have to clean up all of the stuff she does.
Yep.
You ever notice that Samuel's always the butt of everything that happens?
You mentioned that the last time we played
Max
this.
would have loved this.
Actually, I think you've mentioned that every episode.
It's almost as if I care deeply for Samuel and nobody else does.
It's almost as if you forget the things you talked about. So
No, it just matters to me because I don't want people to forget what Samuel is going through in his life. All right, so last time, oh yeah, someone pointed out that this is Thelma.
Bonnie and Clyde? Or
Thelma and then Louise was on the other side somewhere.
Yeah, it should be on the door.
Ha-ha! Cool. And also, remember the pirate that was on her truck?
Pirate?
And I was like, I thought she was a lesbian. She's like, she got married. She was bisexual.
Yeah.
She was a bisexual pirate. Ooh. Okay, we already seen all this stuff. Elliot. Oh, we have to tell him that we're not going to hang out with him.
Yes.
We have
Hey,
to
Elliot.
actually initiate conversation and then shut him down.
What brings Chloe Price to school on a Saturday morning? Nothing good, I bet.
Can you check the
I,
side
was
objectives
suspended.
as well?
Side objectives?
Really? Holy
Yeah,
shit.
there's 2 pages.
I know.
Yeah. Thank you.
I'm surprised it took this long, too.
Is there anything relevant in this area?
Do you want a hug?
No.
Let's not make a big deal out of this.
Oh, sorry. Right. Yeah.
Yeah, it sucks for Rachel, too. She was kicked out of the play because of me.
She'll live.
Harsh, man. Anyway, what are you doing here?
I thought I should come early to grab tickets. For the Tempest? You said we might see it together.
Oh, right. Good call.
Did you get my text about hanging out afterwards?
Yeah and no.
Sorry, no. Wait, can you tell him what the percentage is?
Most people, 83% of people didn't even talk to him.
Yeah,
then-
I like telling him all the stats.
8% decided not to go, and 9% intended to go.
Okay, so sorry, no.
Sorry, Elliot, but I'm probably gonna hang out with Rachel. She might be pretty bummed about missing the show.
Oh yeah. I guess that makes sense.
I better go. My mom is waiting to sick her attack mustache on me. Her boyfriend. Don't worry about it. See you around, Elliot.
Anything in the parking lot we need to
Yeah.
do, like
So
piss on someone?
there's putting the singing man on the dashboard of the truck. We don't do that because I guess most people just
did it, so
Yeah,
now we don't
most people
do
did it, so now we don't. But the things that we should do is we refuse to start over with David, and we also refuse to empty our pockets.
Okay, so, what kind of school here is just allowing beer bottles to just be here with pizza?
You realize
That's
that...
what they do best here at Blackwell. Empty things out and toss them aside.
Okay, what were you saying?
I'm saying they probably put them there, like, every
About
day.
damn time.
David, please.
Yay, I get to tell David to suck it. So what's the percentages for...
Chloe, your mother and I have been talking.
I don't care.
I don't care.
I know. That's what we need to talk about.
I don't need a conversation. Not with Sergeant Asshat here. I just need some space.
Do not use that language with your mother.
So 37% refuse to empty their pockets, and 24% refuse to start over.
Okay.
Or what, David? What will you do?
You do not want to test me.
I'm just
Chloe,
doing it, though.
You just want to help.
I'm sure.
I know what you did. The money in my purse.
Oh,
I
yeah.
appreciate it, Chloe. But where did it come from?
We should just tell her.
I don't know that it... Hold on. I don't know that it has, like, a thing about...
That's the rarest decision. That's the rarest outcome. So
no, there's no... We get to decide.
Does that really matter?
I can't turn a blind eye.
We need money, Mom.
I'm providing as best I can. I appreciate what you've done. I'm worried about you, Chloe.
This is so pointless. I don't understand what we're doing here.
Maybe if you try listening to me.
Who cares
instead
what you
of fighting
say?
me about everything, you might actually learn a thing or two.
What? How to be a soldier?
Soldiers put family and future above self and now. Getting kicked out of school? That's what losers do.
You had a scholarship, Chloe. Do you know what that means? What kind of opportunity you gave up? Do you want to work at the diner?
Someone needed my help.
Who? Your friend Rachel? Because I think the daughter of the DA is going to be just fine. I need your help. Me, your mother. We need to get our own house in order. Right now, what I need most of all is for the two of you to start getting along.
No.
Chloe, I care about Joyce very much. I'm willing to forgive you for the incident yesterday.
you act as if there's like some repertoire between
your
us.
attitude going forward.
Incident? What incident?
I'll just say, we had a rather frank discussion.
Wait, in this one we didn't talk back to him.
But with an apology, I'm willing to start over.
Didn't we say... We said something shitty at some point.
We purposely lost the thing, and he says something insightful. I can't remember what it was.
But I feel like at some other point... Like, we said something shitty in there, didn't we?
I know. It's so frustrating because I see people being like, why is Chloe acting like such a shithead to David? She's such an unbearable teenager. And I'm like, well, okay, first of all, what kind of teenager do you want to follow around? Someone who just acts nice all the time? No. And second of all, like, do people not, like, get this?
I don't know. Here's the thing, is that, like, it's so easy to look at situations like this and be like, oh, I know what I would do. But, like, when you're actually in this situation, speaking as a former teen, I always argued. I always lashed out, like...
Well, imagine especially, like, imagine your stepmom, or if your bio mom suddenly got, like, some douchebag boyfriend, and she was like, this is your dad now, and you're like, what?
Well, it's just, but the thing is that, like, there's a step of removal when you're playing a video game of somebody else's life. Like, when you're actually in it and this person is actually, insulting you, then it feels different. It feels like much more personal and also insulting, you know? Like when David says stuff to Chloe, like, yeah, like we can be like, oh hey, what the heck, but it's definitely different than like your actual parents talking to you and like making you cry.
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like a video game parent is never going to make me cry in the way that my own parents made me cry when we would get into fights and they would get really shitty.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah. Because like you're going to see those parents and be like, objectively, yes, they are correct, blah, blah, blah. But if you were in that position, you'd be like, why aren't you on my side? Like, you're part of the reason I'm like this.
I
watching you. Like, you treated like shit and you're dating some asshole. Ah!
Yeah.
Are you still going to date my mom?
Of course.
And will you still be coming to our house?
I plan to.
Then I say, go fuck yourself.
Oh.
That's what I thought. From now on, I will be assisting your mother in a few areas. Like making sure that you are no longer abusing drugs or alcohol.
Oh, we don't even have the weed. And we're
I know,
gonna
we could
refuse to touch your pockets.
I know, it's like, fuck,
Damn it,
we could have really showed their face, huh? To, like,
Yeah.
really put it in their
I'd like you
face.
to empty your pockets and place all your belongings on the trunk of the car.
What the fuck?
If we are going to start over, we have to know that you are not abusing drugs. If you're not, you should be eager for the chance to prove it.
I am eager now, but now we can't do it.
David and I have discussed it, and we feel this is the only way for us all to have a fresh start.
Let's go, Chloe. Quit stalling.
I just really want to see him say marijuana again.
Marijuana. So
It's marijuana, alright.
for those of you who are just joining us, this is Unpopular Decisions. So less people.
Do you know what the percentages are?
I think it was like 37%.
37% of people refuse, and we're not part of the conformist sheep, you know?
Okay, so it was, 37% refused to empty the pockets, so that's what we're gonna do.
I'm so mad because we don't have weed this time.
I know! It's so disappointing.
Sure. Here you go. Show me a warrant, asshole.
Ooh.
You watch too much television. Your refusal to comply is as good as an admission.
I admit to you being a fascist, and I don't take orders from fascists. What happened to trust being a two-way street?
That was before you were suspended.
Owned. True.
Yeah,
I mean, that's legit.
Damn it.
God, I'm so mad.
Somewhere along the way, we lost our trust.
This is not the way to get it back. Not at all.
Okay.
That's it? She's basically admitted her guilt. And you're letting her off the hook?
I got no weed,
I'm
ass.
not letting her off the hook. I am trying to find a way for us to move on. We need a new beginning.
She kind of stands up for us a little bit.
A new chapter. One that will involve the three of us together.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
We both agree that the best thing for everyone at this stage is for me to move in.
Chloe's like, no!
Chloe, after everything that's happened, I'm at a loss. I need help.
No, I'm gonna live in trash.
We need a firmer hand steering this ship.
Talk to me, Chloe. Tell me what you're feeling.
Oh. I don't remember what we did the first time.
I think you're trying. I get it. So
Okay,
I know
so
I know I fucked.
Mom, I know I fucked up. I'm a fuck up. I'm sorry.
Are you sorry? You don't even know what you're apologizing for.
Hey.
I've been
What did
shutting
you-
you out even though I've needed you, and you need me, and I know that. But this is not the answer.
It's the only answer I have, Chloe.
In a million years, I never thought you'd choose David over me.
I'm sorry I took that for granted.
I'm not choosing anyone over anyone else.
You clearly
It's
are.
about the three of us having a home together.
It'll be better than you think, Chloe. Once everything's running smoothly, you'll see what a stable home can be like.
I know what this conversation is. If only you'd behave, everything would be okay.
Yeah.
That's basically what they fucking said to me, and fuck that. No, don't go in there, man. Just run. Chloe, if only you would change to how you are, everyone else's problems would go away.
Hey!
There is no home. Not if he's there.
Chloe.
Let her go. She'll come home as soon as her tantrum is over.
Look at
Fuck
Elliot.
you guys. I'm gonna live in trash. Oh, thank
Yeah.
you for the 1,000 cheers.
Thank you.
Zelgadius93. Hey, Marion Stacy, you rock. I'm excited to see your reaction to the play in this version.
Yeah, that should be very interesting. Although we do
You
kind of know what
which way
decisions
is
we'll
up
do.
when your whole life has been turned upside down.
What an iconic moment. Smoking a cigarette and holding a baseball bat upside down in a junkyard.
Yep.
You know that Chloe's aesthetic is trash?
It's very classic Chloe Life is Strange.
She loves hanging out in trash.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. David is really manipulative when you think
Blackwell's
about it.
done
Yeah.
with me. I can't go home anymore. Is this junkyard all I've got left?
Yes, the only thing you have left is trash.
Come on, buddy.
Alright, it's time to bring tights with shorts back in, I guess.
Hey, I've already brought it back.
I know, I saw.
Come on.
Come on, AJ. Come on. AJ, come on.
Come on.
AJ. Come on. What the fuck, AJ? He just dissed us.
Yeah.
He went into his bed instead. Come on, AJ. Come on.
Come on.
Come on. He doesn't know. Come on.
Here.
Come on.
Come on.
Good boy. Just grab him and pull him. Oh, the baby.
He's being so, like... What are you doing?
He's just always like that.
Come on,
Just
buddy.
manhandle him. Alright, so what are the choices for this? Don't find the bobblehead?
Oh, I thought... Yeah.
Don't find the bobblehead or put the
Or,
bobblehead
no,
in?
just don't put the bobblehead anywhere.
I don't think I even know where the bobblehead is.
Yeah, I don't think we got it the first time.
This thing is a mess. But maybe I can fix it.
AJ.
If this beast will ever run again, the first thing it needs...
Alright, we've read the texts and everything last time, so I don't feel like doing it twice.
So, if you're here to read all the journals and read all the
Don't
texts...
want to leave yet.
We're mostly here for the decisions.
Yeah, but this is the least popular decision, so we don't want to do redundant things. There's a blind playthrough that we did. School bus, look.
I wonder if I'll ever ride one of these again. What are you trying to hide under there?
You a little
hood?
pig dog? Are you a pig dog?
That's some good game design, where they use the angle to make you look at the latch.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we love you too. Do you guys not, can you guys not hear Chloe or something? AJ's half beagle, half dachshund, I think.
He's
100%
he's
pig.
half
Here we
man,
go.
half bear, half pig.
Look at the litter.
No, he's half dog, half turkey, half pig. Because he makes those turkey noises.
Yeah. One year, Mari got him a chicken costume.
And he was very sad inside of it.
Yeah. But it's really funny because when he runs in it, the chicken has like legs and wings, and they just like flap all over the place. So it almost looks like the bird is like kind of like running around trying to flap its wings and take off.
It's also funny because AJ's back legs run slightly faster than his front legs.
I know.
So then his butt always ends up going further than his front body.
It's like, so it kind of like, it's like a truck jackknifing, like where the back of the truck goes to the side.
Yeah. So, you know how people are like, I love corgis. Well, you know what? I got AJ. He's just as long and weird, so I got him out of the corgi discount bin. He's still just as good. I'll give him a few slaps. Yep, that's a good pup.
Don't hit him.
That's a pat.
No, it's not.
He doesn't know that.
What is love? Mari, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. No more.
AJ has the best life ever for a dog, and he's just always sad. And I don't know why. Like, look at him. He's got the perfect pup life.
Pup life.
Everything Chloe loves, she got from a trash can. She got a fucking hat from a junkyard.
Wait,
she got her car from a
Rachel
junkyard.
didn't come from a trash can.
Wait, where did they meet? In a fucking broken down barn.
It needs more love than I can give right now.
Stacy's just taking pictures of AJ now.
Maybe I can spruce it up a bit.
Chloe Price. Okay, we know these.
Probably a good idea to cover over this with something.
Alright, let's get out of here.
I bet if I look, I can find something else to fix inside the truck. I bet if I look, I can find something else to fix inside the truck.
I know what I need to fix.
While an escape hatch could be nice, I should probably cover over this massive hole.
You know how some people are destined for fame and glamour and riches? Chloe's destiny was just like, if you like look into a crystal ball, it's just a pile of trash. And then like if someone was like, this is your future, she'd be like, it's amazing, I love it.
Have you seen the new Thor movie?
Maybe there's
Not yet.
another light bulb I can put in here.
You can spoil it for me, I don't care.
No, I'm not going to spoil it, but there's a planet that I think she'd fit right in on.
She's just a trash planet.
Yeah.
She'd be so happy.
Okay.
I'm with my
See what
people.
else this trash heap has to offer.
Damn it! I found it. Leave it.
Leave it.
Wait, can you check again?
No, we don't. You don't want the bauble.
Okay.
But we just didn't find it the first time, I don't think.
And that's how you get a staph infection. You're gonna cut your hand, and then you're gonna get fucking rabies.
Damn, you cigarettes.
Yeah, don't smoke. It's not cool.
Yeah, the new Thor movie was really good.
But yeah, I hear it's really good. I'm just like kind of burnt out on superhero movies.
This is, I feel like, better than most of the other ones because there's a heavy dose of comedy.
I know one fire that doesn't need any poking.
Go ahead, what?
There's a heavy dose of comedy, and Natalie Portman's not in it. Which, like, she was pretty much the worst part of all the Thor movies for me.
I like the idea of her.
I like the idea of her character, but
Thor falls in love with an astrophysicist nerd. That was awesome, but then it's like...
But they have zero chemistry, and I don't think that... No.
I need something to... Now this is a Vortex Club I wouldn't mind joining.
Like, I struggle to feel... Like, who has more chemistry? Her and Thor, or her and Hayden Christensen in the Star Wars prequels? It's like, it's bad.
This rug has some miles on it.
I'm trying to pick up different things for covering the
Today,
stuff.
you begin an exciting new life as a floor mat.
Have we seen the Let's Play of Life is Strange? If so, what are our thoughts?
What do you mean the Let's Play? Oh, maybe they're talking to the other people in the chat.
Well, but they said I have a question
Glass
for Geek
looks way
Remix.
prettier
Oh, hi,
when it's
Ro.
broken.
Thanks for subscribing.
Wonder
Thank you,
what
Ro.
else that's true for.
let's see, camera?
Maybe they're
Sorry,
talking...
Max. I think I'm more jealous of you than anything. Hopefully, I'll be escaping this place soon, too.
From game theory?
No. Okay, don't. Never mind. They don't have the same playstyle preferences. I'll say that. That's it. They're really mean to Chloe and I don't like it! Shh, don't tell the chat!
Hold on, I'm gonna go blow my nose.
Okay.
Don't want to leave yet.
Everybody has different ways of doing Let's Plays. I'm not a fan of how Game Theory does their Let's Plays, but that doesn't mean that they're bad at it or anything like that. Please tip because Stacy's blowing her nose.
Should I pee?
Yes.
Would that help?
Yes. We got snot and pee on this
I should
stream.
return to the truck.
Please send us bitcoins.
Here's hoping for a holiday miracle to light up my ride.
Alright, so now I need... What do I need? Oh, yeah. I hear there's a rainbow flag. I'm going to try and find the rainbow flag. Thank you for the cheers, Mirko. Let's see. I heard there was a rainbow flag. I must find it. Here we go.
This could cover that torn seat and look awesome doing it.
Yeah, very gay. I found the rainbow flag.
Yay!
Do I watch Mr. Robot? I watched the first season, and I thought it was kind of, like, cool, but also, like, really predictable. So I'm not really looking forward to watching season 2. Wait. He made... Okay, I don't... So, guys, I know that, like, you know, not all of Game Theory's are, like, the most amazing, but he also has to make them every 2 weeks. And he also has a team of writers that all communicate together. And their goal is to make content, so...
This thing looks like a rusted out shopping cart. Probably drives like one too. That's if it ever does drive.
Hello,
which
Rose
seems
Mountain.
questionable. Still, how sweet would that be?
Now we're in our gay pirate ship.
Yeah?
Bryce, it's Frank.
Oh. Hey, Frank. What's up?
Yeah, just checking in to see how you're doing.
Really?
Listen, we've got some business to discuss. Where can we meet?
What about? Oh, like drugs?
Price.
I'm hanging out in the Junkyard, north of town.
The Junkyard. That's great. Stay there, I'll see you soon.
Okay. And, Frank? I'm not in trouble or anything, right?
I don't know. Did you do anything you should be in trouble for?
Like, in general, or to you?
We'll see you soon.
So the rarest one for that is to not give the crazy guy the money and not to give the athlete kid the money.
Time for
and to give it to Frank.
hard-earned smoke break.
Okay. Let's see. Yeah, so we don't... Actually...
it leads...
But you're supposed... The rarest decision is to give Damon the money.
Yeah, but if you
Oh, but
hold
you're-
on to it in the smaller ones...
Yeah,
If you
then
hold
can
on to it
pay
and
Frank.
then pay Frank it.
Okay, let's do that then, because that's a super rare decision.
At least that's what I think is happening. That's what it looks like.
Well, because that's the only reason we would have the money.
Yeah. Do people not like remember being a teenager and what like who are these people who were perfect teenagers? Who are they?
Wait, what?
They're just talking about all the other Let's Plays that say Chloe's a piece of shit.
I mean, I will willingly say that I was a piece of shit when I was a teen, but I think
Yeah,
that's
but like
okay.
everybody was.
That's the thing!
And then so I'm just sitting there like, why are you guys being so judgmental?
I know. See, that's the thing, is like, I think it's okay to like recognize faults in her character and to be like, oh hey, she's being kind of, you know, an obstinate jerk. But at the same time, it's like, I think Mari and I have also been pretty clear about what we were like as teenagers.
Yeah.
So I don't feel like I'm throwing stones, because usually when we talk about her behavior, we're
relating to it, being like, I remember when I did that.
Yeah. Thank you for following, Origami Maiden.
Shit. I slept all day.
I don't think that she's obviously mentally ill.
What? How is she obviously what? No, she's not. She's just upset.
Well, but also, like, the thing is that...
What do you think mental illness is? Why does this say that there's, like, an extra one when I already looked at it? You know what I mean?
Where?
It's saying escape the bay and has the new thing, so I look at it, 1 out of 1, and then I look away and it's still there.
Oh, I don't know. I guess just ignore it. I mean, she could be mentally ill, but I think it's a little bit of a stretch to be like, she obviously is. Do you know what I mean?
Well, people often, as you know, diagnose characters who are upset.
I'm
as
talking to
being...
the chat, yeah. Yeah, like, she could be. There's nothing to say. But it's one of those things where it's like there's no evidence one way or the other.
Maybe she's just upset, man.
It's okay, like, if you want her to be because you relate to her, but just saying.
I think it's kind of reductive to say, oh, she's acting that way because she's mentally ill, when...
Here's the thing, is that when you take someone's struggles and you automatically assume that it's about mental illness, like, there's a lot of quote-unquote normal people that have these struggles as well.
I also think that it's like, whenever people are like, oh, well, she's doing this and this and this, clearly it's because she is borderline or bipolar and stuff, and it's like, you know that there's somebody out there being like, what? Why are all her negative attributes being assigned to like a disorder?
Mm-hmm.
Like that's like saying like, oh, well, you know, they're pooping and pooping has to do, what's a good example of like a physical...
Okay, well, I can relate it directly to bipolar because people have used that one.
I meant like I was trying to associate it with something else that was like physical so that people could realize how ridiculous that is. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, no, go ahead.
Well, it's kind of like when somebody is like, oh, well, this person is really unreliable and, like, they can't control their emotions and, like...
They have irrational outbursts.
And like, all these, like, negative things, like, so they must be bipolar. And it's like, well, if you can only say that because somebody is doing quote-unquote bad things, then that's kind of insulting to anybody who, like, actually has that disorder.
Yeah, like, be like, she's clearly mentally, and I'm like, well, I have a mental illness, and I don't think my entire, like, if I didn't have OCD, I don't think I would still be, like, a perfect person, you know? Mm-hmm. Like, all my problems wouldn't go away if somebody, like, took away my mental illness.
Well, it's also, like, my mental illness changes other things about my personality, like, theoretically for the better, quote-unquote.
Yeah, because struggles sometimes make you stronger.
And also, like, part of what makes me, like, the way that I am, for better or worse, is the mental illness, so... I don't know. I think it's fine if people want to say, like, hey, like, maybe she's like me.
Yeah, totally.
What I disagree with is when people say, like, oh, she gets upset, so obviously she has a mental illness.
I think the issue is that we don't have enough good examples of characters who struggle with mental illness, so then people are like, oh, well, like, there's the people who, like, misdiagnose characters,
Amazing,
and then there's...
Isn't it? I can't look away.
Sure.
Don't pretend you're not mesmerized, too.
I just think that, like...
There's room to...
You're
like,
so drawn to it, you don't even realize the danger.
Danger?
Fire blinds us, just like darkness. But darkness blinds with absence, with loss.
What does fire blind with?
Thanks for subscribing, Bam Mads one.
Thank you.
I just think there should be more examples so that
But
people don't have to...
There's a greater beauty yet to come.
So people don't have to headcanon things.
Yeah.
Like,
Incredible.
there should be more characters.
Fire is jealous, Chloe. It wants all the beauty for itself. That's why you need to be careful.
That's why you need to be careful.
What?
Of getting burned.
Alright, Two-Face. I love spending time with my evil crow dad. Okay.
Evil Raven Dad. Excuse me.
I watched a documentary about ravens. Mm-hmm. They're, like, really smart, and they can count to 10.
Oh.
And they can remember people's faces.
Mm-hmm.
You know how they proved that?
Hasn't anyone ever told you not to fall asleep with a lit cigarette? You could start a fire.
They put masks on, and they put masks on and harass the crows.
Oh.
Every
Are you
day.
gonna invite me in? Or what?
Wait, crows or ravens?
Whatever.
You're
It
using
doesn't
them
matter. Big black birdie boys.
It does matter. They're different
Birdie
birds.
boys. Smarty bird boys.
Smarty birds.
I don't know. I'm not supposed to give rides to strangers.
What if I promise you free candy?
Hop in.
Snowy Cookie says, after my only and closest friend died, my actions were becoming more and more erratic, while other people simply saw me as obnoxious. See? Like, you were just sad, man. Or girl, whatever. What is my patronus? Patronus, sorry.
Patronus?
Patronus, Patronus.
Been busy.
It's nothing. Just some junk I found lying around.
A rainbow towel?
Yeah, you know it. You know what I'm saying.
Bright green light? Chloe, this is incredible. I can't believe you found us an escape vehicle already.
People are saying that Rachel's using Chloe as an escape. You know, it can be that she met Chloe and likes Chloe and also thinks, okay, Chloe and we can escape together. It's not, it could be like she sees Chloe as an escape, but that's not her motivation. Does that make sense?
Here's the thing, okay? within, like, the first episode of Life is Strange, people were like, Max and Chloe should get together. And now with Rachel, people are like, it's too soon. There's no way. This is unrealistic. It's manipulative. And it's
Here's the thing. Like, I was resistant to Max and Chloe getting together right away because I picked up on the fact that Chloe was still in love with Rachel and she was missing. So I was like, hold on, guys. Wait a second. Her girlfriend is missing. We should wait. And then we found her girlfriend's dead body and people were like, they should get together. I was like, wait, hold on. In this one, nothing like that is happening, and it's just teenagers getting together. I mean, yeah, she finds her dad cheating on her, but that's nowhere near as bad as missing girlfriend that you find her dead body of and see pictures of her being before she was murdered. That's, like, so much more traumatic that you would have to wait. For this, it's like, oh, you're going through a hard time, let's kind of just, like, be together, blah, blah, blah. I feel like it's so different.
I just think that, I don't know, I feel like this is, like, it's, like, cute and it's young love, and I find it a little sad that people have to be, like, you know, like, it's okay to be young and, like, get excited about another person, and, like, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, and even, like, when you're older, like, sometimes you meet somebody and they're just...
And it's okay that Rachel and Chloe break up later and get back together and break up again. From my interpretation of, like, the notes and shit, it seemed like they were very on again, off again, a lot. And it's like...
And that shit happens.
And people are like, well, she cheats on her with Frank. I'm like, well, first of all, Frank is a creepy 30-year-old drug dealer. And she probably was, like, hanging out with him and kissed him, but you don't know if Chloe and Rachel were together then. And people act as if Rachel's the one, like, fucking with these older dudes, and I'm like, the older dudes are fucking with her. Like, do you guys not see this? She's a child.
I also, like, I try to reserve judgment about, like, that whole section of the timeline because we just don't know.
Yeah, we don't know. And, like, even if it did happen, she was the victim of that situation.
Because she's
the
teenager.
child.
Yeah.
And both those men were in their 30s. One is like a fucking creepy murder rapist, and the other one sells rape drugs to kids. Like, you don't think she's the victim of that circumstance? Mm-hmm. Like, come on, guys. Like, how much do you guys want to blame a woman or a girl who was kidnapped and had creepy pictures taken of her and then murdered? Like, what kind of view on the world are you what's the word I'm looking for? Not perpetrating. Where you're propagating. What kind of view on the world are you propagating when you're just taking all your time on this girl who was kidnapped, sexually assaulted, taken pictures of, and then murdered, and then found in a junkyard?
And then people are like, well, it's her fault.
And I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You're a bad person.
Like, for us to run away? Oh, I guess I wasn't thinking about it that way.
Are you getting cold feet? I thought you were all bi.
Oh, people are like, well, she's of legal age.
No.
Okay, legality and morality are two different things. It doesn't matter.
Okay, so here's the thing about age of consent, okay? So, regardless of what the age of consent is, like, the age of consent is literally just a legal thing.
Think of it this way. I'm 28.
I wasn't done talking.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Age of consent is, like, what is, like, the bare minimum to make sure that someone doesn't go to jail? It doesn't mean, like, oh, yeah, so she's, like, of legal consenting age, so it's automatically okay.
Imagine...
And also, like, she's 16, which in the U.S. is not of legal age to consent to somebody who's in their 30s.
Yeah, imagine I'm 28, and then, like, someone was like, yeah, Mari from Geek Remix is dating a 16-year-old fan of hers.
A sophomore in high school.
Mari of Geek Remix, a 28-year-old adult living on her own with a dog, has decided to start dating a sophomore in high school who's a fan of her channel, because that's the equivalent of Mr. Jefferson fucking Rachel.
Yeah.
How does that make you feel? Disgusted? I hope so.
Yeah. Like, that's
just fucking weird. If, like, hi, I'm 28, and I am a YouTube person, and I'm having sex with a sophomore who contacted me on Tumblr or something. Like, what?
That's so fucked up.
Yeah, that's disgusting. Like, you're disgusted with me at that imaginary scenario. Imagine how gross it is for a 35-year-old adult male teacher to go after one of his students when she wants to be a model and he's a famous photographer?
And also, it is always.
What does Snowy Cookies say?
Oh, goodbye.
Hi, Snowy Cookies.
It is always the adult's responsibility.
Always. It's not a child's responsibility to coddle the adult, because I hate it when adults are like, well, she was so sexy and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, first of all, when I see a 16-year-old, male, female, or anything else, I'm like, that's like a kid, you know?
Yeah.
Unless, like, you know,
and I don't
whatever.
I don't mean that in an insulting way. It just means that, like,
as an adult, you should be able to control your libido.
And you're also, like, a 16-year-old is not in the same place with making decisions as a 32-year-old.
Yeah.
So, and, you know...
And then, yeah, people get married, 12 years apart, but, like, that's like if saying, like, I'm 28 and then I'm marrying a 40-year-old. That's completely different from me being 28 and marrying a 16-year-old.
Yeah.
Because both, like, it's very different. All right, resume game. Sorry.
Last night. I still am.
Let's wrap that conversation.
Guess. You guess? It's not so easy. This truck doesn't even start, and we don't have any money.
We can figure all of that out. I have no doubt. Besides, there's no rush.
True. And no Blackwell.
Holy shit. That Wells meeting. I'm so sorry.
And I'm sorry, there is a statistic where, like, a very large % of teen pregnancies, the father is over 20.
Which is really messed up.
So people are like, how can we get these girls to stop getting teen pregnant? Like, why are our girls so slutty? I'm like, 'cause there's fucking pedophiles, and nobody seems to want to blame those guys.
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe he actually suspended you.
Really? I'd say it's like the most believable thing that's ever happened to anyone in the history of forever.
It does not take two, it takes one.
I'm so pissed about the play. How could they let Victoria Chase jack your role?
Because life is a tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury, signifying nothing.
No.
Not
Totally.
incorrect, Mark Christ.
At least Wells has no idea what really went down with us last night. Shit got pretty wild.
Yeah, everyone else is telling Mark no, so we don't.
Okay. Yeah.
Fucking gross. No, stop trying to have sex with teens. Just don't do it.
Like,
just don't have sex with teenagers. Unless you're a teenager too, then it's fine.
Yeah.
Teenager only. You can only have sex with people your own age until you're 20. Then it's fine.
Yeah.
At 20 and above, it's free reign. But until you're 20, everyone has to be the same age. Okay? 16-year-olds with 16-year-olds. You have 1 year, 15 or 17. That's it. Okay? Everyone has to have sex with people their own age until you're 20. Once you hit 20, you can have sex with 80-year-olds. I don't care. But before that, no sex with anyone other more than a year different than you. That's the law. Geek Remix law enforced. Okay?
Rachel, that was more than pretty wild. You went absolutely nuts last night. What the hell were you thinking?
I was angry. I didn't expect the whole stupid park to go whoosh. But now you're in on it too. Accessory after the fact. Unless you tell on me, of course.
I'm no snitch. I'd be way happier going to jail than having to live at home with Dictator David. He announced his plans to move in this morning.
Oh, Chloe, that's awful. I'm so sorry. You know what we both could use? Therapy.
Therapy.
You start. Kick back and tell me what's bothering you.
Alright, people in the chat, I've already dictated the law, and if you go past that law, you're banned now, because I don't want to hear this gross shit anymore. Okay?
People, like,
being like, well, you know, if you if you take the math and then, like, take the biomass of their boobs, I think it's okay. No. I put down the law. I already said what the rules were. Anything else, you're banned from now on, because it's gross and I don't want to deal with it.
So, my new friend, who everyone thinks is perfect, did something batshit fucking nutso last night. What do I do?
This perfect friend of yours, who I'm assuming is also an exceptional beauty, sounds like she may have been inspired by someone new in her life. Perhaps this friend of yours, who, I reiterate, must be just stunning, needed someone in her life to teach her.
How to steal wine from yuppie picnickers?
How not to give a fuck. Because she was tired of having to give so many fucks all the time.
That makes sense. I've been booted from school, and I'm not entirely sure what to do about it.
You mean how to cope with your feelings of anger and disappointment?
No. I mean, how to express my feelings of intense joy.
Uh-huh. Do you think you might be taking this a little too well?
You tell me. I'd say I'm exceptionally well adjusted.
I'd bet my therapist's license that no one's ever called you that before.
Touché, Doc. There's this dildo with a mustache who's been dating my mom, and now he thinks he's moving in with us. How do I stop him?
That's a hard one. I'm not sure there's really anything you can do.
Then what the hell am I talking to you for?
Just because you can't stop him doesn't mean you don't fight back. The resistance begins now.
Down with the bourgeoisie.
Alright.
You're going to need a new nickname to mark your enemy. What have you got?
He's, step douche. Because he's inserting himself where he doesn't belong.
Ew.
Also, he's a douche.
Poetic. May I also suggest stepladder?
Why stepladder?
Because he climbs on your mom every night.
Ew!
And pretty soon, they'll be stepping down the aisle.
What the hell kind of therapist are you?
Sorry. It's called shock therapy. Highly controversial.
That was actually somewhat therapeutic. Thank you.
Do you know that they still...
It's
well, you
always
know
a
this.
pleasure delving into the mind of Chloe Price.
And now it's your turn. Tell me all about what it's like being daughter of Arcadia Bay's most famous scumbag.
It sucks.
Too blunt? Sorry. I do that sometimes.
Nah, I'm just... I don't know.
Oh.
Can we talk about something else?
Of course.
So, you saw it, but I finally put together my Rachel Amber cosplay, and it's the second most popular thing I've ever posted on Instagram.
Good.
But you know what the most popular thing was?
What?
The picture where I posted of myself next to Pidgeotto.
Oh,
I
yeah!
had my hair pulled back so it looks like him.
When you think about it, getting suspended from the play is a good thing. You don't have to wear that silly costume and prance around stage like an idiot.
Maybe I like prancing around stage like an idiot.
Cake Monster says the only criticism of the game is there needs to be more lead characters with a variety of body shapes. Yeah, I think Season 1 did a better job with that, with the different body shapes.
There's a point when you've been acting so much that you don't even have your own personality anymore? You're just whatever you think other people want you to be.
Too real, Rachel. Too real.
I think you have a personality.
I wasn't talking about me. My dad doesn't really exist. You saw him in Wells's office. The whole thing is a performance. And now I'm starting to feel like everything in my life is bullshit. But he's still my dad. How can I make sure I don't end up like him?
You just need someone around who likes you for who you are and isn't afraid to call bullshit when needed.
Let me know if you find any candidates for the job.
I volunteer!
Shit. It's playtime. Gotta go clean out my dressing room for Victoria. Not exactly the role I thought I'd be playing tonight. Oh well.
We're not supposed to drug her. We're supposed to encourage Victoria.
Hey.
Yes.
I was thinking that after the show, maybe we could go do something. Just you and me.
Something criminal?
Criminally fun.
I'm in.
We're gonna be witches. We're gonna sacrifice babies in the woods.
You forgot your bag.
It's for you. Just a little survival kit for your new life on the lam. Drive safe, Chloe.
No, Rachel will not be in the play because we got her kicked out of it.
There might be a way to redeem it, but maybe there's something else we can do.
Well, but
I'm interested to see what's like if
Victoria does it.
Yeah, I've never seen Victoria do it.
Hello, Junk Shack.
The least popular decision is being nice to Victoria in general.
Whatever, Mikey.
Time to check out Rachel.
Oh yeah, outfits, fashion.
Okay, if you don't use the extra ones, she'll have something to say about it. So we gotta pick a different outfit this time.
Yeah.
We gotta pick one of the ones that
Guess I need
Rachel
those.
picked out for us, because if we do the DLC ones, she won't say cool stuff.
Nothing like an abandoned shack in the middle of a junkyard to make a girl feel like exploring a new wardrobe.
So there's the skull, the tower.
I don't like the shirt with the shirt look. I don't feel like it's... But I guess that was really in back then, huh?
Yeah. Let's try that tarot tower.
But we've already done the tarot tower.
Oh, I thought you said that she says something cool, though.
She says something cool for either of the outfits that she picks for us.
But then that means that we... But I thought that... So, didn't we wore that last time, so wouldn't she have said it last time?
She did. What I'm saying is, depending on what outfit you choose of hers, she'll say something different.
Oh, okay. So we should do the skull then. Right?
The Rorschach?
Yeah. Because that's the only one that's hers, right?
Other than the jacket, yeah. The jacket and the skull are the ones that she picked for us. So, we should probably go with this one, even though I don't like it as much.
Yeah.
I like the jacket one more. This is... I don't like it. What, Frank? I have things to do. Like, put this up.
What happened to the white one with the crow? That's Chloe's outfit. These outfits are...
Those are bonus DLC outfits that we got for getting the extra bonus thing. There's a lot of good stuff in this junkyard, man.
Mm-hmm. Graffiti.
Cannon whale or wall? What does that say? This whole time, I really feel like she's gonna get a staph infection. Like, how can she not? It's unavoidable.
I
Then
mean,
she's gonna get MRSA, and then for the rest of life, she's gonna have to take medicine.
all you have to do is just not get stabbed by something.
In a junkyard?
Yeah.
Impossible.
Didn't you ever play in junkyards when you were a kid?
No, Stacey. Not all of us had an uncle that had us play with gigantic cars and ran into each other.
Yeah.
My mom was Asian and would not let me even go near anything sharp. It's a very high-strung woman.
That's the woman we saw with Rachel's dad. Weird.
Her tattoos look like
Yo,
press-ons.
It's Chloe.
I'm trying to figure out if that means that Rachel is adopted?
I don't know the secret password, man. Is the password drugs?
I'm probably like it's her. She was like a child of an affair or something, or something like that. Because I'm pretty sure her dad is probably her bio dad, and then he's like, "I brought home this baby. We're adopting it." And Rose is like, "Okay."
It smells like piss in here.
Shut up.
You have a rough night or something?
Every night's a rough night. I've got a notebook in the back somewhere. Go get it for me, would you?
Who was that woman? Ah!
Rude.
Cat. Jeez, man.
Get my notebook, Price. Then we'll talk.
Now I'm fetching
Don't care
things
about
for
Justin.
Frank. How low can I go? Don't mind if I do.
Don't even fucking think about it.
Damn.
So we will pay off our debt to Frank
By being the worst person possible.
Yep. So we will stay with Mikey.
Guys, did you know that the only video that did not get flagged as
there.
inappropriate for
It's
all
okay,
advertisers
little guy.
was the one with the puppy in the thumbnail?
Shit. Get up here.
Pompidou.
Oh, and our Blackwood Crossing one got tagged as not safe for all advertisers. What even happened in there? That's
like nothing. I don't know. There's just no telling anymore.
You know why? It's because people are reporting it because they know.
Is this what I think it is? Ah, shit.
People
I'm
know
in
that if they report the video enough, it'll get flagged as not monetizable. And then it gets flagged, and then we have to do it. So basically, they made it so people who don't like you can take your money from you. It's great. I love it.
Find out what Frank wants to discuss. A swingy, flippy instrument of death.
So she keeps talking about how badly she wants a knife. So I wonder if that's going to come into play. So, a reminder, guys, we're not looking at everything right now. We've already done that in the official Let's Play of this. This is just least popular decisions.
Is this it?
Have a seat.
Pompidou, huh? That's one badass name for a dog.
It's French.
Okay, but he's not a poodle, Frank.
No, he's not. But I'm gonna treat him like one.
Okay, so who was that woman?
What woman?
The one I saw coming out of your RV?
Oh yeah, I meant to introduce you. Her name is Mind Your Own Fucking Business.
Somebody was like, Frank was the one who set fire to the old mill. It didn't burn up in the forest fire because he was looking up fire insurance the day before it burned down.
Didn't we point that out in the original Let's Play?
I don't remember that. I just remember
because we specifically looked at the insurance thing that he was looking at.
Oh, I thought somebody else sent me a message, so maybe I forgot that we said that. Anyway, let it go because we did amended answers last time.
I assumed that he burned it down to save the dogs and get the money.
I assumed that too,
Fine. Guess Rachel's dad is into bad girls.
You hear the mill burned down?
Yeah, but we assumed
Shit.
he did it.
Crazy.
Just
for the
Friend Damon
dogs.
runs the
Yeah.
place. He lost a lot of money last night.
We assumed he did it. He was taking advantage of the already done forest fire. But we didn't know he set the fire.
I really thought that we did look at the insurance thing.
Either way, now you guys know
But
he has a thing. He looked up
maybe not.
insurance.
How about you? Did you lose anything in the fire?
No. But I'll probably get pulled into whatever shit Damon's dealing with right now. Lately, he's been doing some stuff that I don't like. but I don't seem to have much leverage with him like I once had. Anyway, you and I have shit to discuss.
Is this about the $1.75?
What?
The money that I owe you?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, I don't give a shit about that. Wait, do you have it?
I'll get it to you later.
Give me like another week. I don't have enough right now.
I wonder if I'll ever get tired of your crap. You're lucky you're the least of my problems. Open my notebook. Last page. Should be some entries for a kid named Drew. You know him?
Drew North? Yeah, he's... Holy shit.
Hold on. Harmless Toast says the option to pay off your debt to Frank is only an option if you still have the stolen money from episode 1. It gives you an option here to pay off the debt. It has nothing to do with what you do with the money from Drew. Okay, so thank you for helping us with that. So that's not something we can possibly do.
Okay.
That's a lot
So
of
we can
money.
still do the
Drew
rarest
runs
thing,
Oxy for Damon.
which is
Apparently
give the money to the
football players eat
guy.
it like candy.
Can you double check that,
That's
please?
smart.
Yeah, I mean,
Yes.
it'll just be the same thing we did last time.
It pays well?
Yeah, but like it
Go
compounds.
What do you mean
Problem
it
is,
compounds?
Drew owes a grant, and he's not answering my calls. You know what's going on with him?
Oh, to give Drew's money back to him.
Is the rarest
He's an
decision?
unreliable
Yeah,
douchebag.
rarer than not
This is the
returning
first
his
time
money.
he's done this.
Okay. So we give
He's
it to
actually
Drew.
smart.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, here's the job. I'm taking you to Blackwell. Go to Drew's room, find the money, and I'll meet you to pick it up. Can you handle that?
So hold on. Basically, so the less popular decision was to give Damon the money. However, even less popular than that was to hold on to it and give the money to Drew. So it's like which least popular do you want to do? Because you can't do both.
Let's give it to Drew, even though I know he's gonna break his legs.
Okay.
Yeah, of course, but what's in it for me?
Idiot, you still owe me.
So, if I do this, then we're good?
That, and I'll do even better. I'll give you a 10% cut of the money.
Okay. Yeah, sure. I'll do it.
What's the matter?
It might be a little tough. I'm not supposed to be at Blackwell. I got suspended this morning.
Congratulations. Still easier for you to go on campus than for me. If you can't even do this price...
$100 closer to leaving Arcadia Bay. With a bit of cash and the truck fixed, Rachel and I could really do it.
Thanks for the cheers,
We can
Singh
leave for
Zara.
good.
Thank you.
Thank
do it.
you.
Good deal.
This is fine. There's just fire everywhere.
This is fine.
Didn't think I'd be back this soon. Well, here goes nothing.
All right.
Better hurry up and get into the dorms.
Hold on, I need to do this. It's very important.
What?
It was important.
Yeah. Abandon all hope.
We did that last time.
Oh, we
so
did?
Tempest tossed, I think. Or I could be wrong.
They're just too high risk.
Oh, you're right. You were right. Sorry. Interfaith. Alright, we gotta tell her that Rachel's single.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Hey, Steph.
Whoa. Hey, Calamastia. Your shirt looks like the tea leaves they used to tell people's fortunes.
How's my future looking?
Bright and sunny.
Surprised to see me on parole?
It looks like a crow skull.
I told you Wells was out to get you. That text was a rare courtesy, by the way. I don't normally get involved in other people's dumb decisions.
Hey, I own my dumb decisions.
Thanks for trying, but skipping yesterday was totally worth it.
Skipping with Rachel Amber does have an appeal.
Well, yeah.
So, what are you doing here?
I'm just picking up something from somebody. It's for a friend.
Now I'm really curious.
What are you doing? What's all this stuff?
I'm prepping for the Tempest show tonight. I'm the stage manager.
Oh, right. I think I knew that.
Honestly, the show's really good. It's worth seeing.
I'm sure it is.
I am worried about Victoria coming in now and trying to hog every scene, but the cast overall is fantastic. You get to see a totally different side of everyone, especially the guys.
Okay. Now you just unconvinced me.
Why am I not surprised?
Yeah, well, good luck with all of that. Maybe I'll see you later.
Oh, hey. I wanted to ask you something.
Shoot.
I've been planning to make a move on Rachel, but not if you two were together.
Make a move?
So, are you? I mean, that's Rachel's business. Or maybe yours and Rachel's business. But if you feel comfortable telling me...
Oh boy, she's single.
Ugh, don't yell at us. It's least popular. What are the percentages?
16%.
She's single.
You sure?
That's what I said. I'll see you later, Steph.
Have fun storming the castle.
Are there Let's Players who, like, played straight? I want to know.
Yeah, pretty sure.
Tell us.
Locked.
People already talked about that.
Yeah,
after
but
episode
Looks
1.
like my options are become a master lockpicker or swipe someone's keys.
I thought she was just being dense.
Who?
Like, not she, but I thought all the people who were...
No, there were some people that said that they didn't feel that they knew Rachel well enough.
Ah, okay.
Which, I mean, makes sense. I don't have anything against people for being like, oh, you know, like, I don't feel like I know her well enough yet. I mean...
I thought that, well, from what I saw, some people were just not understanding what was happening.
Well...
Blackwell Academy. Conserving water since... never.
Like, with Jack's Skeptic Eye, I'm wondering, like...
Skeptic Eye?
I don't know how to fucking say his name.
Septic
Eye?
What are you doing right now?
I'm thinking.
What?
What do you mean?
Just move and scare the bird that way.
Remember? I can't yet. You have to talk to him first.
Oh. Jack's Skeptic.
I was wondering, like, since he's, like, kind of a kid channel, I was, like, wondering if he...
Shh.
What are you doing here? Aren't you supposed to be at home, thinking over your endless list of questionable decisions?
Dude, why do you care about my questionable decisions?
It offends me when intelligence is wasted.
Did Evan just call me intelligent? Damn straight. Wow. Evan looks really ridiculous.
Chloe?
Uh-huh.
I've learned something about myself recently. something that I think you might understand.
Oh my god, unwanted advice.
I've learned that if I'm passionate about something, it's probably the right thing to care about. For example, I've been trying to get the students and administration interested in forest fire prevention.
That is kind of an odd topic to focus on.
People are so eager to pass on responsibility to anyone else so that they can live comfortable, unworried, and ultimately meaningless lives. You see what happened?
Looks like you were right. Go, Evan. You're a hero of the people.
I know you feel like I do. About different things, I'm sure. But you only give a shit about what you give a shit about. I like that. Anyway, you're not supposed to be here. You should leave.
No, you should leave.
You know what, Evan?
I'm gonna scare your bird.
Evan's subject for the day. Better you than me, bird.
I think we need to discover the keys first,
Blackwell
maybe?
Academy. Conserving water since never. Bingo. If only those keys were unsupervised. What's Samuel working on? The sprinklers?
Alright, so now we can probably do it. What?
Evan's subject for the day.
It's
Better
okay,
you than
don't
me,
worry.
bird.
I'm not worried, it's
If
just...
Samuel's working on the sprinklers, some damage here might get his attention. But Evan is right there.
In all adventure games, you always have to be a complete donger. Oops, wrong way.
Hey!
Shit. I wanted you to go the other way. Like, as far as possible the other way. Time for a fresh start.
Evan's not even saying anything, he's just like, whatever.
She's
I'm
like,
not
God,
going
you're
to...
so annoying.
I know you're trying to get a rise out of me, I'm just gonna ignore you.
Here we go.
To scare Bird the final time.
Gotcha.
Oh, perfect.
You can say thank you.
You're welcome.
Nerd.
Awesome.
You didn't have to do it
Now
that
I
much.
just have to wait for Samuel to turn on the... That works.
Aww. No, he walks so cute, like, oh no, oh no, I better get my tools. And then he wrecks you emotionally with his words. He's like, I see that you've broken my stuff. Well, fuck you, Chloe. Here's some truth bombs.
I hope that's actually fixable.
I see that you're broken, just like this sprinkler.
You bitch. What? Nothing. I'm just a simple-minded janitor. I'm gonna kill you. No, I'm not.
Who would have thought sprinklers would be the key to getting inside the dorms? Sorry, Samuel. Alright. Time to find Drew's room.
I'm gonna have some coffee.
Okay.
No time like the present.
I'm gonna go for whatever's right, because the scene already started.
Okay. We need to go for whatever's right.
Because I have to get into the thing.
Hey, Skip. How's it going?
Not that it isn't great to see you and all, but what are you doing here? Didn't you just get suspended?
Relax. I'm just visiting a friend.
The thing.
Oh,
I gotta fight this guy. Go drink your coffee.
I really can't just let you go in.
Look, it's cool. Samuel said it was okay.
Did Wells? Didn't think so.
Are you gonna be able to do this?
Come on, Skip.
You have to fail
I break
it.
the rules, and you think it's awesome. Let me break this rule. For old time's sake.
I want to, Chloe, but I really can't.
I'm going
fuck
inside,
it up.
dude.
Let's
You're
see what
just gonna have
happens.
to let this slide.
I don't think I can. In fact, I think I have to ask you to state your official business or else vacate Blackwell property.
I hate to do this to Skip, but I've got to get inside. Maybe if I make him really uncomfortable, he'll feel guilty and let me pass. What's my official business?
Dirty business.
I'm going to the bathroom.
Wait,
Is that what you wanted to hear? Is that interesting to you?
What? No. No, it's my job to ask, Chloe.
Not cool, Skip.
That's not cool, Skip. You realize that, right?
Chloe, I just have this feeling like you're up to... Wait. You talked me into letting you into the bathroom this morning, and then you tagged the entire friggin' place.
What? No. Fuck it. I totally did that.
Wells raked me over the coals for that. Time to go.
Or what? What are you gonna do, Skip? Because unless you're prepared to drag me off this campus, I'm going inside.
Well, you could do that. You have a gun for some reason.
Enough.
He has a gun?
He just had. Did you see that? He has a gun.
I thought he had a walkie-talkie.
No, there was a gun right there next to the walkie-talkie. You see it?
Yeah.
He has a fucking gun.
Never respected me. You and all your smug little classmates. I am so tired of being shit on by high schoolers. You know what? I'm done. I'm done with this stupid rent-a-cop job. Just do whatever the fuck you want.
Oh, we made him cry.
Skip.
We made him quit his job.
Yeah, but doesn't he become famous in the events of season 1?
Does he?
Yeah, he becomes a famous punk
that's
band
funny.
guy.
Good.
I've gotten reports about how your head is really far up your ass.
Getting reports.
Oh my god!
We saved his life. We saved this kid's life.
We saved his life.
Because now he's going to be a punk rock star. Because in the events of season 1, he becomes a punk rock star.
How do you know that?
Because
I don't remember this.
The name of his band that you find out in episode 1 of this series.
Yeah.
You find on Chloe's computer, and like she's like wants to go to that rock concert that he's playing in.
Oh, I hope because he seems nice and kind of cool. Like I hope that he quits this job, tells Wells to suck it.
Well, he already did. He just did. Getting reports.
So your head's so far up your ass. That's fucking amazing.
Yeah, Pisshead. His name is Pisshead.
Oh.
It's okay, Pisshead's totally gonna take off. You're gonna leave that? Whatever.
I mean, better to leave them in the door so that Sam can find them.
Yeah, but then some other student's gonna find them, and then they're gonna do stuff.
They're gonna do the bad
But
stuff.
what I want to know is
Which
why
one
the
is
security...
Drew's room?
Usually security for, like, campuses don't have guns. Especially not in, like, a...
This is America! Are you saying?
Even in America, I don't think in a liberal school...
If anything, Skip doesn't have enough guns.
Actually, he should have a semi-automatic strapped to his back.
No, fully automatic.
Fully
Machine
automatic.
gun. He needs a bazooka. Skip should have a bazooka. All school security guards should have bazookas and machine guns, just in case.
Nothing non-fatal. Tasers are for fucking pussies. If they survive after you attack them, it's fucking useless.
You failed.
fucking useless.
Those high schoolers, they can get brutal.
No, it's probably not a taser, because if you see like the handle and the thing that it's in, it's definitely a gun. Like, I saw the angle and I looked down and I was like, that's a fucking gun!
No, it is, yeah. Because it has the handle that goes, like, to the side.
Yeah,
as
and
opposed
like,
to just...
and I understand some tasers are like guns, but like, that was a fucking gun. That was a gun.
Maybe they could put him in,
if he tried.
what are those things called in Pacific Rim?
The big robots?
Yeah. Put him in one of those. Excuse me, you are not allowed in this building. And Chloe's like, I'm gonna backtalk your ass. And he's like,
I know, right? Really just overreact a lot.
Jaegers. They're called Jaegers.
No, Stacey, they're called Jaegers, idiot. I'm just kidding. I'm just joking.
Oh, God.
I know that we could have gone into Elliot's room and saw that he was stalking us online, but we've seen that already. We got it.
Yep.
We're just going for what we need to do. What was the password to the trunk
It's
again?
his brother's birthday.
Drew's not here. Okay.
So go look at the medical form.
Where would
But I think
Is
we
the
can just
money in
do it.
there?
Like, I wonder if we can just get it from the future.
Oh, right.
But, okay.
I want to see if we can do it without, like, knowing it. Does that make sense? It worked.
Oh.
Yes.
I didn't remember what it was.
This is kind of...
I assumed the chat would help me cheat.
I didn't see. And the microphone's in front of the chat for me, so I have to, like...
Here.
No, it's okay. Don't worry about it.
Drew beat you up, too?
Thank you, chat.
Jackpot. I'm kind of good at this.
What, being a criminal? I think you found your calling. Honestly, I think she should have become a PI, you know? Private investigator.
A PPI?
A PPI.
P
No,
P
her,
in the eye?
Okay.
her and Max.
She should pee in eyes? Mari, you're gross.
First of all, Jack's septic eye, what do you think that is? And second of all, I really like
No,
my
his name
headcanon-
is Skeptic Eye, Mari. Duh.
Well, whatever. I think my headcanon for
Jack's Skeptic Eye.
for after like Chloe and Max kill this town is that they open up a private detective agency, and then they use that money to like fund their other goals, like, you know, paying for Chloe's college classes.
The money that Chloe steals from handicapped people?
No, I'm talking about
what money?
They go to LA, they open up a private detective firm. Like they become
and use
PIs.
the money that they earn.
They use the money that they earn to pay for Chloe's college and for like Max's like art shit.
Drew comes back.
And they're like really poor and they like live on a mattress, but like that's only for the first year, and then their business takes off and Chloe, you know, graduates from college and she becomes a chemist and like all this stuff, and then they have lesbian babies.
Mm-hmm.
Fact.
Gabies.
Hey, Elamon.
Chloe? What are you doing here?
Thank you for the
Thank
cheers.
I
No,
was
Noro
looking
Fox.
for your brother, but he's not here, so...
Why?
Bro, we gotta go. What are you doing here?
Just hanging out.
Doesn't matter. Mikey, get your stuff, let's move.
Yes, the babies are gay too.
Slow down.
Uh-oh.
Shit.
You're making me think you're nervous about something.
Who the hell is that?
No one. Stay in here and don't say anything, little brother. Whatever you do, don't open the door.
You know what's going on?
Damon, you shouldn't have come here. School's not the place for this.
Really? Where is the place to collect my fucking money?
Shit.
I told you, I don't have it. Sales are down, man. Nobody wants to get high right now. But look, it's spring season. We just started 2-a-days. Those are gonna kill us. I'll be able to sell all the oxy you've got. Drew, you owe me $1,000. Where is it? I said I don't have it right now. I heard about your dad's job, by the way. Tough times. Yeah. Bet $1,000 would mean a lot to him right now. Where's my money, Drew? I don't know what you expect me to do. I can't just make money appear out of thin air. I want my fucking money! You don't have to hit me, man. I'm gonna... Where is it? Please! Just give me 1 week. You're just going to lie there? I thought football players were supposed to be tough. Sorry to have to do this, kid. No one steals from me. No one.
Fuck.
You have to stay.
Stay, because we're gonna give Drew the money.
Let me go. No. Your brother said to stay inside. It'll be okay, Mikey. It'll be okay.
I hope they don't, like, break his leg. They probably are gonna break his leg.
One tough kid. Fuck you. Yeah? Well, what about this? Good luck running on that knee now.
Oh.
Bye-bye football.
That's
This
worse.
This is
I'm
the
done.
worst possible one.
Get my money. Or maybe it'll be your little brother I talked to.
Because now he's gonna lose all his scholarships to the colleges that were, like, he had 3 offers of full rides.
Drew! It's okay. I'm okay, little brother. Thank you, Chloe. Thank you.
Here. It sounds like you could use this.
You took this from my locker?
Frank asked me to. I didn't know. I'm sorry, man.
My dad. He needs this money. Way more than that asshole does. Thanks.
Drew.
Man, your dad will be fine.
You need to get to the hospital.
Don't tell anyone about this, okay?
Yeah. No. No way. What are you going to do?
About Damon? I don't know. One day at a time.
I hear you.
Man, that sucks.
Yeah, but I mean, his dad's homeless and his little brother's living with him in his high school dorm secretly, so I think that they do need that money.
I think that his dad would want him not to do that. You know, if I was, like, struggling financially and
Yeah,
I was
but
his
he
father.
still has to pay for his brother to eat.
I thought he was going to give that money to his dad.
Well, yeah, but I'm assuming, like, you know, that's for their family.
Oh, okay.
You know? I mean,
That's
his
true.
brother has to eat something. I don't know.
I know.
I
Here's
know-
the thing. I'm saying that, you know,
I
his
know-
dad is homeless and is going through a hard time. But if you were a father and you were homeless and your son was giving you money, even though he was, like, in high school and shit, I think if you were a father, you'd be like, "Don't worry about me. I'll just go to a homeless shelter. I will figure it out. You take care of yourself. I'm the father." You know what I mean?
Yeah, but he also has to take care of his little brother right now, and that should be the priority.
That's true.
I know that it is not a kid's responsibility to, like, do the job of the parent, but if the parent is unable to, then I think we're helping him put his family in the best situation that we possibly could.
Yeah, but he's also ruining his future, which would help him take care of his family.
Well, you don't know that. I mean, it's kind of,
This
it's like,
week has been so messed
depends
up.
on what you want to look
There's
at.
no
it.
way of
Before
there's
having to
no way
watch
to win
Victoria
this.
butcher
No.
Rachel's role.
I think if you talk
At least I can be here.
Hey, Dana.
Did Doug dig David's garden, or did David dig Doug's? Did Doug dig
How if
David's
I know?
garden, or did David? Did Doug dig? Betty bought a bit of butter, but she found the butter bitter. Betty bought a bit
Sucks
of
for
butter,
Betty.
but
Like, what? I'm imagining what bitter butter. What happens to butter to make it bitter?
Clueless, klutzy, Chloe, clumsily crowded, careful creator. Clueless,
wait a second.
Chloe. Clueless,
Shay, did you see that?
No.
She said, "Clueless, clunky Chloe is invading creative people's spaces."
Hold on, the chat's getting into arguments about like what the better decision is. Obviously, dealing drugs is not good. I was only commenting on the decision of whether to give Drew the money or give it back to the drug dealer. Okay?
Everybody's allowed.
Obviously, the best decision is not to deal drugs. But, like, can you guys please, like, calm down on the morality of this?
Listen, unless you've been in that situation, it's hard to judge.
That's true.
So it's like, don't do it. Like, overall, don't take on the responsibility of what your parents should be doing. But if there's a situation where you have to step up, you know, I'd probably do that. Oh, what's this? We gotta tell her
to avoid Nathan.
But are we supposed to step in and help him, or?
Hey, Samantha.
Shh. Shh. I'm stalking.
Please.
I can't. You don't understand.
Can you just tell
They
Samantha
all
to avoid
hate
him?
me. They're just gonna laugh at me. And the football team will just bully me more.
Why do you suppose that is?
I don't know.
Because you show weakness. Just like you're doing right now.
Look at his stupid face.
When will you learn that this isn't about you and your problems? This is about the Prescott name. My name.
His face looks gross.
Embarrass me.
Like if you kissed it, it would feel weird.
Ew, Nathan. Gross.
Like his lips would be too squishy.
Good. No, it looks like it's made of dough.
Like if your lips touched his lips, it would just be gross.
Ew.
I'll see you after the show.
Gross.
Like he'd be a wet kisser. A lot of wetness.
Great pep talk, Mr. P. Everyone knows the best way to instill confidence in someone is by intimidating them.
I don't know who you are, but mind your own business.
I'd love to. Don't you have, like, a private bunker filled with gold coins where you could have these conversations?
That's the sound he should be making.
Nathan.
Fuck!
Alright, only 2% of people said that Samantha should avoid Nathan, because most people have empathy, apparently.
Hey, Nathan's dad is some asshole, huh?
I know. I wish he'd just go away and leave him alone.
Nathan's dad sucks. But you should be careful what you wish for when it comes to parents.
Oh, Chloe. I wasn't thinking... I'm sorry.
For what? You didn't kill my dad? Or did you? That was a joke.
Poor Samantha.
Your dark sense of humor reminds me a lot of Nathan's. Actually, the two of you are really similar.
What the hell does that mean?
I'm serious. You're both artistic and surprisingly sensitive. You've been through a lot, and a lot of people unfairly judge you for it. Nathan's hurt and he needs help. But whenever I try to help him, it always seems to make things worse. If you were Nathan right now, what would you want me to do?
Give him up.
Okay, but he won't like it. I'd want you to go away and stop bothering me.
Chloe.
Nathan and I aren't lovable rebels in some terrible 80s movie. We're messed up. You shouldn't be trying to help him because you can't, and you'll just end up hurt.
That's true. That is pretty...
Do you really think that's true?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like you're saying that based on what happens in the first game, not based on how he is right now.
Well, yeah, I mean, if I knew the future, I know the future.
But I'm saying, No, but that doesn't make sense.
Well,
You're saying, but because the events in this game don't necessarily...
I should find Rachel.
...mean, like...
Boys changing tent.
Oops.
Thanks, but no thanks.
So, like, for instance, like, if your friend is having a hard time...
Are they friends, though?
I don't know, but I guess I'm just saying, like, if your friend is having a hard time, you wouldn't be like, oh, well, they might end up being worse later, so I'm just gonna peace out now.
I was wrong about her name being in one of the binders, by the way. I don't know.
Oh.
I just, like...
But, like,
yeah.
I guess I'm just saying, like, you shouldn't... Not you shouldn't, but, like, it's not fair to make decisions based on what we know Nathan does in the next game, because at this point in time, that's not how he is.
Yeah, and I
This
guess
is
he
2
hasn't
years
acted out...
before that?
He hasn't acted out violently yet.
Rachel?
But if somebody is, like, acting out violently, time to step back, because...
Yeah. But we don't know...
Come on, V. You got this. You got this.
We're supposed to be supportive of her.
Yeah.
Shit. I can't do this.
No, don't do that.
Don't do
that.
drugs.
Don't do drugs.
No drugs.
No. Oh, spit it out. Throw it up. Aw. Oh, no. Victoria, are you going to be okay?
What are you two doing here?
2.
2?
Oh.
Oh.
Or did you forget? You let this loser dropout sabotage you.
Hey.
But really, I should be thanking you. Now I have everything I wanted.
Why do you have to be like
And
that?
You've got a new friend. So
Like,
I guess we're both doing
she's
great.
Victoria.
Now please leave so I can get ready for my performance.
Couldn't you cloak it a little bit
Even though
more?
I wish I was the one performing tonight, Victoria. I really am happy for you. I hope it's everything you want it to be. We both do. Right, Chloe?
Support Victoria.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, even if you are super lame to me all the time, I hope you don't completely suck up there. And even if you do suck, who cares? I mean, let's be real. You're not Rachel. But that's okay, because you're Victoria Chase. You know? Even if you suck.
That was like a roller coaster of like support.
Thank you. Oh, that's exactly what I needed to hear.
Okay.
No, Rachel, are you drugging her?
Tea?
Rachel!
For your instrument. We want you at your best tonight.
Oh my god!
Rachel! Oh my god. No, that's
Rachel
not
looks
okay.
very smug.
Time to shine.
That's not okay, Rachel.
I'm sorry, it's a little...
That was epic. You distracted her just long enough for me to slip those pills into her tea.
No.
Just,
Oh, hey,
it's a video game.
that's
Just
fine.
enjoy it for the time
gloomiest
being.
shirt of the bunch. How did I know you were gonna pick that one?
I guess Prospera knows all.
Oh, okay. I better start getting into costume before...
Alright. Listen. Don't drug people to get back at
That was
them,
quick.
but let's just all laugh at this because it's a video game, okay?
My dear
I can't.
artist,
I'm too upset.
a misfortune most unkind has befallen us. Juliet is waylaid. That infernal Inferno is the culprit, closing down the roads and robbing us of our Ariel. Would that she could but manifest on her master's whim as a true spirit.
Also, Victoria tried to do the same thing,
devoid of an
so...
understudy,
It's
the
not...
situation is a
Okay,
dire
I
one
don't think it's
indeed.
okay, but...
No, it's not
I may have to
okay.
cancel.
I'm just pointing out, like, people are shitting on Rachel about
Truly,
it,
we
but
are
it's
a
like,
cursed lot.
they're both just
Even
as
my
bad.
courageous imagination cannot conceive of a worse turn of fate.
I don't think because Chloe... I mean, I don't think because Victoria was gonna do it makes it okay.
That's not what I said.
Touche.
At all.
Okay.
I'm saying that
Mr.
doesn't
Keaton,
make her worse
perhaps
than
I
Victoria.
could fill in for Victoria?
My dear, your visage is as a vessel sent by the heavens to offer passage to my stranded soul. But I'm afraid without our Ariel, all is still lost.
Rachel.
What?
The fuck?
Oh, no.
Mr. Keaton.
No.
Chloe could step in for Juliet.
No fucking chance.
At least until the road's clear.
I'm pretty upset by this whole situation. I'm really uncomfortable.
For Juliet's costume.
Oh.
She is indeed. Tell me, my dear, have you ever acted before?
Hell no. She's being modest. We play improv games all the time. And she's fantastic at it.
My dear, what if I told you that the entire fate of the production rests upon your slender shoulders?
I'd
say
I'm like worried about her.
Chloe, please. For me.
I don't want to pull the whole, like, it's just a game line, but...
Damn it.
I'm just really not into it,
I can't
but...
believe Rachel's talked me into this.
Oh, we get to bumble the play.
Alright, play bumbling.
I can't leave until I've looked at the script at least once.
Fuck that! Ride or die! Okay.
Siri.
Everyone stop texting me. I have things to do.
Please, can someone help her?
I'm, like, worried about
By
her.
accident, most strange, bountiful fortune hath mine enemies brought to this shore. Here, cease more questions. Thou art inclined to sleep.
Victoria's in the
Tis a
back
good
asphyxiating on her own
and give
puke
it way.
because no one's taking care of her.
I know thou canst not choose. Come away, servant. Come.
Ah, shit. I'm on.
Can you imagine if you got...
Now.
Get up there.
During...
Can you imagine if you got drugged
My
and then
area.
nobody helped you and you woke up
Come.
later realizing
it.
that nobody helped you? I'd be so
No
upset.
problem. I've got this. I just walk to Rachel and say my line.
Go to your mark.
All hail, great mistress. I come to answer thy best pleasure. Most fearless, generous spirit, hast thou performed to point the tempest that I bade thee?
Yeah, the pointiest Tempest ever.
Yea, I have pointed thy tempest, and, forsooth, it was the pointiest tempest I ever pointed. The pointiest? Then I'm well assured. The king's own ship lies pierced upon this storm. Well done. Who was so firm, so constant, that this coil would not infect his reason? Not a soul. The king's son, Ferdinand, was the first man that leaped from his ship and cried, "Hell is here, and all the devils are here, because hell is here."
Close enough.
But are they, Ariel? Safe?
All right. I guess this is what I'm supposed to walk
On the
some
crate. On the rock. No, the crate.
Now, capricious friend, thou art not done. If thou art tired, thou must needs repose.
Yeah.
I guess it's gonna make us get on the ship or something. Or, no, what's this about? No.
Well, that's pretty, in a Hallmark kind of way.
I like how she's stomping around slouching.
Oh, if you stand around and do nothing, the crowd gets mad. I don't know if I can handle, like, a crowd booing me, though.
That killed my eyes.
Oh, I can't leave.
Oh, please, I beg of you, just say your lines.
Ariel, There's time yet to recover.
I can't do it. I gotta get up here.
Yeah. Okay.
Not a hair perished, and as thou baddest me, I have dispersed them about the isle.
In loops?
In loops.
Is that the right?
No.
Okay.
In loops?
By all the gods in heaven, when is Juliet getting here?
Ariel, thy charge exactly is performed. But there's more work.
I don't think I can do this for much longer.
Poor weary spirit. Be of cheer. Thy labors I shall sweeten with a gift. What is't thou canst demand?
Equality?
Okay, so I think the correct one is liberty.
My, equality?
No creature may come near to equal Prospera. That lies beyond my power to bestow.
Just send me away on my next errand.
Please. Thine eagerness doth merit a reward. I press thee once again. What's thy demand?
Okay.
My liberty.
Thy liberty? Nay, this most of all I will not grant.
That's not her line, is it? What's going on?
Thanks a lot, emergency services.
Yeah. Ruining this moment.
I never said how dearly I hold thee. My habit's been to keep my soul well draped. Most loyal spirit, companion, and friend. Is acting in my service not replete with excitement, amusement, and delight?
Of course, mistress.
Just let him go, oof oof.
It is so.
Mr. Keat, they're way off script. It's magical.
Then why, I pray you, wish you to be free?
Excitement's a mere counterfeit of bliss. These storms and these adventures. I prefer to know thou still cared for my plainest self.
I have thee in my grasp. I will not bend. I will not see thee flying forth alone. The envy would be more than I could bear.
Then there's no other choice. I'll run away.
Spirit, take my hands. Most faithful friend, for but a little longer I beseech. Continue in thy service to my schemes, and when they are complete, I swear to thee, we shall fly beyond this isle. The corners of the world are mere prologue. I'll seek to make thy happiness so great that e'en the name of liberty's forgot. What sayest thou to my most hopeful wish? Yes, I am most pleased. Your duty done for now, so go forth hence with haste. I've work to do.
Well, that was interesting.
A stumbling start, perhaps, but then absolutely transformative. I am humbled.
Yay!
What the hell just happened? Was that real?
Heaviness in me.
Shake it off. Come on. We'll visit Caliban, my slave.
'Tis a villain, sir. I do not love to look on.
He does make our fire, fetch in our wood. What ho! Slave! Caliban! Come forth, I say!
On!
As we could do.
If you're nice to him, he's good at it.
Brushed.
So I don't understand.
Slave. got by the devil himself, filth as thou art. I have lodged thee in mine own cell, till thou didst seek to violate the honor of my child.
I thought that we were nice to him in our original Let's Play.
You have to
Fetch
tell.
us in fuel,
You have to
and be
tell
quick.
what's her face
So
to be his
slave.
buddy.
Hence.
Oh. I thought it was just the bullying thing.
Where should this music be? In the air or the earth?
Oh, thank God.
This play is super intense.
What is it? A spirit? It carries a brave form, but 'tis a spirit.
No, wench. It eats and sleeps
No,
and
bitch.
hath such
No, that's his daughter.
I'm just joking.
I know, but I'm saying, like, he calls her a wench.
Put
Yeah.
that sword up.
No, bitch.
Traitor.
Like,
Do you
I don't know.
love me?
O heaven, O earth, bear witness to this sound. I beyond all limit of what else in the world do love, prize, honor you.
His tears run down his beard like winter's drops from eaves of reeds.
Go release them, Ariel. My charms I'll break. Their senses I'll restore, and they shall be themselves. Now my charms are all o'erthrown, and what strength I have's mine own. Pray, release me from my bands, with the help of your good hands.
Yay!
Everyone's taking this place so seriously.
I know.
Like, it's not that big of a deal. There's like 20 people watching. Oh, no Chloe? Oh wait, do we pull her out or? Oh, because we fucked up so we don't get to be on stage. Because we're trash babies. Oh, okay. There we go.
Wasn't that fun?
You're so dead.
Yeah? How dead?
Hella dead.
How dead? Where did they have a spare costume?
Questions for, you know,
So many
alternate timeline.
questions.
No, they went to the future, rewinded, so then they had two. That's how time works. What, AJ making the noise or the lady?
No, AJ making the...
He's snoring.
But
Leave
he,
him alone.
I don't know, he falls asleep in like a second and just instantly starts snoring.
Because he loves you. Actually, that's the sound he makes when he's happy. When he's making that grumbly noise. Yeah, he's doing it because he's happy.
AJ, the old man.
He was shitting himself.
That dude owes me.
Wait, you guys are talking about the morals of Hayden? He doesn't even do anything, he just hangs out.
What?
I don't know.
Oh, they're talking about him in the first game?
Okay, oh, just checked. Apparently you can make Vic drop the play without getting her drugged if you win the backtalk thing. Oh, I thought never mind. But we were supposed to not help her, so we saw the extra rare version of events.
What if I told you that the entire fate of our production rests upon your slender shoulders?
I have to pee.
So do I.
Here, we'll take shifts.
I've never had an experience like that on stage. Yeah,
You're not.
right?
You're supposed to take her bracelet
You
from
know,
her.
you
Ask for
like
the bracelet.
seriously. I love nights after a show. Is it always like this? Oh, totally. It's such a high. No more nerves, just the adrenaline. So, First timer. Are you proud of yourself?
I think I'm just happy it's over. The last 12 hours have been freaking intense.
You've gone through so much shit today.
Right now's pretty good. Okay, the whole show was good. I admit it.
Yeah. It was magical.
Let's see, I think we said something sweet last time, so we'll go silly.
So, what do you think? Should I run away to be an actress?
Let's leave. For real.
For real, huh?
You said you wanted to skip town and never look back. Like I said last night. Let's do it.
I know. I've been thinking about that all day. But that was...
Don't say it was just a crazy thought. You mean it. I can tell. You want this.
Yeah, but... like... eventually.
Let's go now. Didn't we already agree on stage?
We can't just...
Why not?
Let's go with...
How far could we possibly get without a car?
I thought you were fixing that truck in the junkyard.
I was just seeing if I
have a lot of news.
Well, can you or can't you?
Can I help you?
I gotta tell you so many things that I just discovered in the bathroom.
Oh dear.
First, sorry, I had to poop. I didn't know I had to poop until I went in there.
Uh-huh.
But I got my period. And I'm very excited about it.
And you're sharing this all on stream?
Yes, because I want people to know that getting your period is normal. And I get really excited about it because I have OCD and I have obsessive thoughts about being pregnant. And so now I'm, like, really happy.
They were just saying, like, when you were like, I have to go to the bathroom, everyone was like, 90% of this stream is pee talk. Well, Mari's switching it up for you. I hope you're happy.
I don't think it's that weird for me to say what I just said. I have OCD, so, like, I have really obsessive thoughts. Stacy knows this. She's like, why do you always have used pregnancy tests in the bathroom? I was like, because I don't want to be pregnant.
I don't ask anymore.
You just see it and get disappointed?
No, no. Just last time I saw you, I was trolling you about it, and I was telling you that they only work in packs of 4.
I know. And then, cause here's the thing. Sometimes I think that, like, I haven't got my period, so therefore I must be, like, 6 months pregnant and not know it. even if it's been months since I've had any interactions with a cis penis at all. I'll think, oh my god, I'm pregnant somehow. Like, the last time I had sex was 7 months ago. I must be 7 months pregnant. Like, that's, like, what I think. Because, and then, like, I must not know it, and then I'm gonna find out, like, as the baby's coming out. Like...
Yeah, I can.
In other words, we've got transportation covered.
Okay, fine, you win.
Fine then, drama queen. Where are we going?
We have to say New York.
You tell me.
Yeah.
What uniquely twisted location does Chloe Price plus Rachel Amber equal?
New York.
What's the percentage on New York?
25%.
Hell. New York City.
Obviously. 3 a.m., you and me outside some cafe on St. Mark's, shoving pizza in our mouths and shouting Broadway songs with 10 people we just met. I love this time of night. Don't you just feel like everything's possible?
Someone in the chat has Gushers. I fucking love Gushers.
Sorry, I ate the last of them.
Stop. If you don't mean this, it's just making me feel like shit that this life you're describing isn't going to happen.
For fuck's sake! I've never been more serious in my life.
Ah, the classic gay swing.
Chloe, what would it take to convince you?
You're brave. Oh, we didn't even get the option for kisses.
Yeah, I guess because we were... That's kind of interesting, though, that we don't get the choice. It must have been something that we...
Because we said Rachel was single. Maybe that's it. And also because in the last episode we didn't do any of the flirty things. We said friendship. Oh, man. We're being forced to be straight.
It's okay.
Is it? Is it okay to be straight?
I don't think we're being forced.
I was joking.
Something solid that'll remind me what you promised.
Okay. Like what?
How about your bracelet?
I also
This
feel like
bracelet?
they're still pretty romantic
Yeah.
with each other.
I'm just
haven't
joking around.
taken it off. Ever. My dad said I wore it home from the hospital, if you can believe that. I don't know why, but it's always reminded me that the world is a lot bigger than Arcadia Bay.
Maybe it's from her mom. Her bio mom, I mean. Because she says, like, you wore it home from the hospital. So maybe her bio mom gave it to her, and she just kind of like...
Maybe.
The perfect thing to give to me? I mean, she's not going to give it to us, but we need to ask for it.
Yeah?
No, you better keep it. If it's so important to her, then why does Frank have it?
I don't know.
What do you want to say?
Let's say the perfect thing. I want to see what happens.
Sounds like the perfect gift. Don't you think?
You're asking for a lot, Chloe Price.
I'll give it back when we actually leave.
You dork. I was joking. Of course I'm gonna give it to you.
No, you weren't joking. It really means that much to you, so we better not lose it.
Okay. I need your help untying this.
She's probably, like, never untied it. Yeah, why do you have Rachel's bracelet?
And she's like, I can't put it on myself.
I need you to touch me.
I will leave you a little more now.
Only a little, huh? What if I said let's leave tonight?
Because I really want my bracelet back.
Really?
Yeah. I can't let you hold on to it, so let's just leave it now.
It's obviously a sign. So? What do you say? Let's go sneak some clothes and stuff from my house.
Perfect.
For you or for me?
I gotta say, my clothes look damn good on you.
Cool. Let's do it.
And then, we'll get the hell out of Arcadia Bay.
And then the Silent Hill siren starts going. And they're like, help! Oh my god! Pyramid Head shows up. Fuck! Episode 3 is just going to be a rehash of Silent Hill.
I'm having such deja vu with this conversation. I feel like we talked about Silent Hill last time.
We should, every time.
Every time. Always bring up Silent Hill. Oh boy.
Yeah, it does suck without a kiss, Mark. Christ. You're right.
I feel like they're still kind of cute with each other, but yeah. It just kind of has like a different...
Friendship is cool. Friendship is fun.
Oh, you're home.
Hi,
I'm
Dad.
surprised neither of them have been grounded or
Rose,
anything.
Rachel's home. And she brought her new friend.
Our surprise star returns. You're just in time. Dinner's almost ready. Chloe, was it?
I would say that I would have been grounded forever if I did any of this shit, but I also didn't have any friends, so my parents never grounded me when I was in trouble.
Oh, because they were like, oh, she's such a loser. We need her to...
They would be like... Well, I didn't really get in trouble too much. I did kind of get in trouble, but I was, like, never grounded because it was, like, nothing for me to be grounded from. And they would never ground me from sports because, like, my dad was obsessed with sports, so that was just, like, completely...
See, you know what's interesting is that, like, I remember getting in a lot of trouble, but I also don't remember ever getting grounded.
Maybe that just wasn't an option from your parents' point of view.
I don't think that
Did you ever get punished?
Yeah, but I'm trying to remember, like, what they did. I know that, like, I had a curfew because I remember breaking curfew. And I remember a couple times, like, sneaking out after curfew.
My sister was, like, a really popular, like, cool kid. And so the 2 times I actually, like, tried to instigate the slightest amount of, like, bad kid behavior. Like, one time before senior year of high school, there was, like, this big house party. And I was there, and I just told my mom, oh, I'm hanging out with Courtney. And then my mom, of course, called me 87 times, to which I didn't answer because I didn't have my phone on me. Mm-hmm. I, like a normal person, put my phone down and did other things. And then, like, by 5 p.m. that day, they were like, you need to come home, blah, blah, blah.
Right now!
I missed the biggest part of the year. And then, like, the next day, I think my sister probably was like, your fucking daughter is the biggest loser ever. And she was invited to this cool people party, and you made her go home. And so the next day when I woke up, they were like, do you want to go shopping? Oh, you can do it by yourself. Here's money. Like, look. I was, like, not in trouble at all. Like, because my parents were like, oh, my God, she doesn't have any friends. What have we done? Like,
our daughter's a loser. We need to take her shopping.
No, like, oh, no, our daughter's the loser. The one opportunity she had to not be a complete loser, we totally fucked up.
It was, but that was before I was suspended. Now it's that girl who used to go here. What was her name again? All one word.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
We're great.
I didn't mean to bring up any sore subjects.
Wow, that's a really nice answer.
Who's sore?
Rachel, honey, you were resplendent tonight.
Thanks.
Chloe, you must join us for dinner tonight.
She must?
I must?
Of course.
I made chicken a la king. I'm sure you both acted up quite the appetite.
Thanks, but I was just gonna stop in for a sec and then bounce.
Oh, did you have other dinner plans?
Dinner plans? I always thought dinner was something that just sort of happens.
Chloe, I know we didn't exactly meet each other at our best this morning, but with you and Rachel becoming such fast friends, I insist you join us for dinner. Don't you agree, Rachel?
Yes, of course. Chloe?
She's like, great.
Whoa, hold on. This is the most my mom thing. I was texting my mom while high once, so my mom thought I sounded weird, so she called and started tracking my phone because she thought I was getting kidnapped and someone else was texting her. That is something my mom would do.
Aww.
Except, like, not even if I was high, just 'cause.
Great. I just need to wash off. Then I'll be right down.
Don't be long. In meantime, perhaps you can help me with the table, Chloe?
Sure thing, Mrs. Amber.
Okay, I'm gonna go pack. After dinner, we can make our break. You cool down here?
Just hurry back. I don't know how long I can keep this up.
Try doing it your whole life.
Aww.
And, Chloe, we just need to make it through dinner. Try not to say anything that, you know...
That I would normally say.
Exactly.
Alright, so we're just gonna blast through here.
Quality time with the Ambers.
We're just gonna blast through
Possibly
here,
go
and the only really important thing here is there is a piece of paper with Rachel's bio mom on it, implying that her dad is working on a case with her bio mom connected to it.
Yes.
So everything else
Hey
is kind
there,
of...
Mrs.
Use the
Amber.
restroom really quick. Okay.
Chloe, I'm so glad you're joining us tonight. You borrowed that shirt from Rachel. We call it the Rorschach shirt. What do you see?
A raven with a skull in it.
I definitely see a skull.
Interesting. Well, wash it before you bring it back.
Okay.
So, you putting me to work, or what?
Yes. If you could please take 4 plates from the cupboard and set them on the table.
What if I can't?
Excuse me?
You said if I could. Never mind.
You're a riot, Chloe.
Ugh.
Alright, Chloe. You've set the table without ruining someone's marriage before.
She's cooking with low-fat milk instead of whole milk. She thinks she's better than us. I'm talking to you while you're peeing.
No skeletons. Lots of shiny dishes, though. So clean. I bet Rose would kill it with my mom at the diner.
This is look at the laptop. Okay. It'll help with the back talk.
Table with you.
Thanks for the tip. Laptop, laptop, laptop.
Holy shit. Holy shit. That's the guy who attacked Drew.
Were you saying that I
Doing the
drink
play was
low-fat
bad
milk?
enough.
No!
without having to read about it afterwards. Hope Drew's okay, though. How to clear browser history, followed by a gap for all of yesterday. That's like cheating asshat 101.
Okay, if you go onto his computer, you can see that he looked up clearing browser history that cleared out all of yesterday's stuff.
Oh. I thought it was 2:45, and then I realized that you still haven't changed your clocks back.
Okay, so she's saying basically the same thing, but she said that she didn't add in the part where she was like, oh, you're so good.
Yes, Chloe?
Plates? Check. Anything else?
Actually, could you be a dear and ask Mr. Amber what he'd like to drink with dinner?
I will be a dear.
Talking to James. As long as I can avoid using the words cheating and scumbag, I should be fine.
Hiya, Mr. Amber.
Chloe, what can I do for you?
What's your vice, Mr. Amber?
I'm sorry?
Your wife wants to know what kind of drink you're having.
Ah, let's say sherry.
Ugh.
I know, right?
Okay. 1, 2, 3, sherry.
Comical.
Oh, God.
Chloe, maybe you can help me understand something.
I'll give it a shot.
Rose and I, we're worried about Rachel. Yesterday was so unlike her. What do you suppose is going on?
Besides all my bad behavior rubbing off on her, you mean?
Another joke.
You tell me. It seemed like you and Wells were happy to believe that this morning.
Rachel is her own person. She's responsible for her actions.
For her own actions.
I'd be lying if I said I didn't have concerns about your friendship, but perhaps you're exactly who Rachel needs right now as she navigates the choppy waters of adolescence.
Thanks.
I mean, that's, like, kind of less bad than it could be, I guess.
Yes, Chloe?
The boss man would like a sherry.
Thank you. The glasses are in the china cabinet. You can place one at his setting.
How am I supposed to get to China? Kidding. It's the fancy-looking cabinet, right?
You got it.
All of the interactions with her parents are just so, like, awkward and stiff.
Glasses.
I think I like it.
The Ambers are fancy as shit.
It's the triangle-shaped one.
That doesn't help at all.
Basic shapes. Now you're speaking my language.
That's kind of a big cup for sherry, right? Isn't sherry supposed to be taken out of like a tiny cup?
No, it's about the size of her hand. It's about this big.
Oh, I thought it was supposed to be really small, but I don't know.
I mean, they're thin, like narrow cups.
I think that's an original Who Gives a Shit.
What were you saying?
They're generally like small, narrow cups. So like,
I just remember when my parents would drink sherry, they would drink it out of these really small glasses.
Yeah.
Isn't sherry like really sweet or something? Isn't sherry also a dessert drink?
I think so. I just know that there exists like cooking sherry and stuff like that, but I've never had it.
I think sherry's supposed to be had after dinner. Who the fuck does this guy think he is having sherry at dinner? Doesn't he know that he's supposed to have it after dinner? Like fucking savage.
I need to look.
Are you gonna look up?
I'm gonna look it up because I want to know more
about what the rules of sherry are.
Yeah.
When to drink sherry or what?
No, I just want to know.
I want to know too.
It's a fortified wine made from white grapes. How should sherry be served? Should be served chilled. Like a dry, the difference in flavor is almost smoky flavor. It's perfect with mushrooms, shrimp, or crab, and poultry. It's like a liqueur not used all the time like you can with white wine, but for special dishes where you want the diner to taste the sherry back notes. Interesting.
I feel like drinking's really stressful. Because everyone's like, I would like it to have, like, you know, a ferret to look at it for 3 seconds.
It's not always a dessert wine. There are many different types. So they have the sweeter dessert ones. There are light versions similar to white table wines. And then there are darker and heavier versions and sweet dessert ones.
Cool.
So there's actually a lot of different types.
What else? Feel like I'm getting good at this.
Only one last step. As our guest, you may do the honor of lighting the candles. The lighter is in the...
It's cool. I've got my own.
Don't tell her that, man.
You never know when you'll need to light a candle. Right?
You are a paragon of preparedness.
Thanks. I think. Time to light some candles and class this joint up a bit.
I'm surprised we're allowed to wear shoes in this house.
Yeah.
The Amber family and fire. What could possibly go wrong?
Nice. Very quiet. Awkward.
So, Chloe, are you and Rachel in any of the same classes?
I wish. Rachel's all honors. I'm still trying to get into remedial... What's it called? Vocabulary.
What about that fire?
She made a joke and everyone just stared at her.
Dinner's really good, Mom.
Thank you, Rachel. The way the fire spreads so fast, I've never heard of anything like it.
It's almost surreal. They say a fire like that could only come from a crime of passion.
Passion? What does that mean?
I don't know. You tell me.
God, I can't wait to, like...
You're the DA, of course.
It's certainly troubling. The latest report from the Commissioner's office suggests arson.
Arson? Why would anyone do that?
Any number of reasons. With everything going on in the world today, even a town like Arcadia Bay isn't immune to the ills of society.
I cannot imagine how difficult these last few years have been for you, Chloe. Now that you and Rachel have become friends, I want you to know that our home is always open to you.
Cool. Thanks.
Well said, dear. It's imperative in such troubled times as these that we remember what is most important to us. Family. Family's not merely a gift. It is a responsibility. As such, those we love must be cared for and never, ever taken for granted.
Yeah, okay, whatever. Here, you do this. You're
Rachel
good at
may
this.
have to take it, but I don't. I'm going to turn his daughter and wife against him at his own dinner table.
Nice.
I'm not sure I agree, James.
Oh? I thought you of all people would be grateful for family, at least.
Gratitude seems like such a nice luxury. I can't say I've had the privilege to afford it.
That is an excellent point, Chloe. We must always be sensitive to the way our privileges shape our perspectives.
Damn.
Yeah, the mom's pretty woke.
Yeah.
Still, there must be some room for personal responsibility. I'm sure you agree, Chloe.
My dad was super responsible. He always drove under the speed limit. Then one day, a truck came along and turned him into a super responsible pancake.
Oh, God.
You can't dispute that. I mean, you can't use your... What are you going to say to that?
This is why it's so important to invite diverse voices to converse with one another. It's absolutely stimulating.
Rachel's mom is cool.
Highly stimulating.
Since you have answers for everything, Chloe, perhaps you'd like to enlighten us with some of your hard-earned wisdom about the world.
Oh.
Stacey,
Well, I don't know
you
which
gotta
one.
pick, just pick one.
Sure. I believe that we should look closely at everyone, especially the people in power, to see what secrets they're hiding.
Very well articulated, Chloe. I am
She's
consistently
totally on our
impressed with how
side.
politically aware your generation is.
Chloe is an excellent articulator.
Excuse me, dear? But if this is what passes for politically aware these days, we're in serious trouble.
James, that's unfair and also rude to Chloe.
No, I don't believe it is. It seems clear that these points Chloe is making are merely veiled attacks on me.
Are you suggesting that I'm using some sort of incognito mode where I can keep my activities hidden? That's crazy. Don't worry, Mr. Amber. I can tell that my progressive attitude is not welcome in this house. I'll see myself out.
James, Chloe is right. You owe her an apology.
I owe her no such thing.
Oh.
I believe she's willfully acting belligerently, just as she did this morning. It is how people like her respond to adversity.
People like her? So we're profiling now? This is what 8 months in the DA's office has taught you.
I resent that. My office is
More
committed
like you
to fair
resemble
and equitable
it.
treatment.
Yes, I've read the press releases.
Excuse me? Are you calling me a hypocrite?
Ha!
Rachel!
I can't sit here and listen to this bullshit anymore.
Rachel!
Stop it, Dad. You're a hypocrite. Okay? I know. You lying, cheating piece of shit, motherfucker.
Excuse me?
We saw you yesterday at the Overlook.
James?
Kissing that woman.
James.
Rachel? Honey, whatever you saw or think you saw, I know it's hard, but I need you to trust me.
I need you to be gaslighted by me and just to pretend it's not a problem.
Think we saw? Are you trying to gaslight us?
There's no thinking involved. We saw you locking lips with some other woman.
That's enough. You are not welcome here or around my daughter any longer. I know
Because
exactly
it's your
what kind of
fault
person
that
you are
I
from
was
the
cheating on my
moment I
wife.
saw you, and I let my wife's compassion get the better of me.
Oh? What kind of person is
A
that?
delinquent. A broken girl from a broken home.
That's enough, James. I will not have you continue to speak to her like this.
I kind of like how they do this scene here.
Mm-hmm.
Like how they focus on Rachel and the dialogue isn't even important because it's
and
all...
the fire's burning hotter.
And because it's like, it's what she's feeling, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Why can't you just tell me the fucking truth? Stop lying. Stop being a politician for 1 fucking minute. Can't you just be my dad?
Rachel, that woman you saw, that wasn't my mistress.
Then why were you making out with her?
I know, right? Like...
That was your mother.
Why does that make a difference at all? Like, you act as if, like, oh no, she's your mom, and so that's fine. Like, what are you talking about? You still made out with her. So this is different because of things.
Cool story, bro. Oh, there's supposed to be a song here. I was like, what's happening? The scene seems so empty.
I don't think polyamorous relationship is on the table because Rose seemed really surprised. There's those 2 boyfriends. You know what? You brought that up and now I can't unsee it.
I know.
He's like, I don't have the same influence I once had. And then, like, the letters to each other are like...
Oh, wipes it out with blood?
Wait, so is the debt paid now because it's blood?
No, I think he's being creepy. I don't know.
Well, you know, the thing
It's
is,
a blood
he
debt.
beat that guy up for Frank. Like, I love you so much, Frank. I beat up a man. And you're like, what?
Wait. I thought Frank was trying to get the money for Damon.
No, that was Frank's money, and Damon was just helping him out.
Oh.
Because Damon loves Frank.
Oh,
and
Damon
they love
loves
each other.
Frank. They should just escape and go be scumbags together.
And that woman was definitely not my mom.
Maybe that's what they need. They just need to get away from this town, you know? Leave all the drug dealing and dog fighting behind. Start a new life together.
No, Damon's gonna start more shit.
Raising shelter
he loves
dogs.
The beating. No, he was the one who started the dog fighting.
No, but I'm saying maybe he could redeem himself by being like, that's not who I want to be anymore.
Nah, I'm not about. Not about that.
Huh?
She can't resist him. Sorry, she's pulling towards that bad boy.
So this is interesting that the sound that the.
No, it's probably a pre-rendered cutscene.
Hmm.
That's why, and with pre-rendered music and sounds.
Mm-hmm. The fire looks so pretty. Fire burns.
Okay, that's like a bug right there. It's not going away. We get it.
That woman is definitely not my mom. It just stays there through the rest of the game. So that was really interesting. I always enjoy getting to see some of the other choices, especially the ones that end up like, where it's like with Skip, for instance, where you fail the backtalk challenge. And
it's better that way?
Yeah, I feel like...
I think it follows the same theme as before. Is like when you don't use your time travel powers, when you don't try to manipulate people, things end up better.
Mm-hmm. When you don't try to talk back...
When you don't try to get people to do what you want instead of... Does that make sense? Like, try not to
manipulate people?
Yeah.
So, what did everyone else think? Were there any particular decisions that you thought were really cool to see?
Are you serious? Right in front of my salad?
Because we backtalk too much?
They're just joking.
When you save that girl and she ends up dying, she's running away from you. Oh, yeah, that Rachel dosed Victoria's tea. That was really unexpected. I did not expect that.
I didn't expect that either. It kind of was upsetting me a lot. Probably because, like, it's just, like, it's shown so flippantly that, like, she passes out on the ground and everyone's like, oh, well, like, if that happened in real life, I would hope, even if she's, like, a huge bitch and everything, people would be, like, concerned and be like, she needs to go to the hospital or something because she's having an overdose. If you have so much that you pass out in the middle of the whatever, she's having an overdose and needs to have something to help her.
No.
Really?
No. She's taking anxiety medication. She's not taking, like, a painkiller.
I thought it was a muscle relaxant.
I mean, even if it's a muscle relaxer, like, if you take enough that you fall asleep.
Yeah, but she passed out from standing up.
I mean, she's standing there. Listen, okay, I'm not saying passing out is good, but...
You heard it here first. If someone passes out, it's not that big of a deal.
No. Okay, obviously that is not good, but, like, an overdose literally means that you are dying.
I don't know.
And
I was just worried about her.
That's definitely...
I'm worried.
I'm not saying passing out is good, but I'm saying, like, it's kind of
Next time I see you pass out, I'm just going to leave you there. Because you said it was fine.
Okay. Yeah, passing out from drug use is not the same as overdosing.
I would be worried.
Overdosing literally means that your heart is stopping and you are dying, and that unless there is immediate medical intervention, you are dead.
But I don't know if that's what happened because you don't know how much they gave her, you know?
But they could, like... Okay.
She's dying. She could have thrown up and then choked on her own throw up, or died, or maybe when she fell down, she hit her head and she's having a brain aneurysm. We don't know. She's dead. She's gone.
Passing out is fine. I do it all the time. Look, I'm not saying, yeah. And passing out from muscle relaxants isn't uncommon. I mean, people pass out from taking Benadryl.
Okay, everyone's getting focused on the overdosing. What I'm worried is that fucking Victoria was drugged and she passed out in the middle of everything and nobody cared and nobody tried to give her medical assistance.
Now being like, passing out's fine, man. It's totally cool. Everyone passes out.
No.
It's totally fine.
No. If your friend or even if somebody you fucking hate passes out, you don't know what's wrong, call 911, put them on their side, and cradle their head until paramedics arrive. Doesn't matter how much you hate them, okay? Unless they're, an abusive parent, then let them die. But if it's like another student and your student, like...
I just feel like, okay, so something that I feel like can be tough with games is that sometimes they treat decisions like it has the same, or like decisions or events. Sometimes it treats it as if like this is real life and it has the same like gravity as real life. And then other times, like when Victoria passes out, they clearly don't treat it like it has the same
gravity
as that same event would have in a real life situation. In a real life situation, if somebody passes out, I would think that everyone would go running over to her and try and figure out what's going on, because somebody just passing out while they're just standing around is very unusual.
Well, see, I almost passed out once and went blind for a while. I was nervous and it just happened to me. I asked for help and someone made fun of me, LOL. I would be so upset if I passed out and then I came back to and realized that nobody helped me.
It happens.
It's
happened to me
I know,
times.
and it's terrible.
Yeah. So when I was in high school, I had issues with my heart, and so
I didn't know that.
I had to wear a heart monitor, and because I was just randomly passing out,
I had to wear a diaper on my head.
Like, one time I was in honors choir, and I was standing on, like, the, you know, the thing, the stands, and I just, like, passed out and fell off the back.
Is your heart just normal now? What happened?
I don't know. I don't know what was going on.
You got over it.
Yeah, so I had to wear a heart monitor, and everyone, like, it was one of those ones where, it, like, the two things, like, stick on your chest, you know, and you carry around the little, like, beeper thing that constantly monitors, like, and transmits data about, like, your heart rate so that they can tell what's going on.
I know I've told you this, but I had something similar, except
the
completely...
diaper on your head?
Yeah, the diaper head story, where they thought I was having mini seizures all day, but clearly I was just crazy. And so then I had to take this test that was several days long, where they glued electrodes all over my head into my hair and stuff. And then they wrapped it up in gauze so that it wouldn't fall out. And then they had this, like, box that went on top of my head that they wrapped with the gauze so it would stay. So I had a pyramid head of just, like, white, like, mummy shit. So it looked like a diaper. And they made a little chin strap for it so it wouldn't fall off.
So it really looked like a diaper?
And they told me, like, you know, bring a bandana or a hat to, like, cover this up. And I did. And the bandana barely, like, covered it. So it just had, like, I looked like a cone head. And then out of the top of it came several wires that went down to a fanny pack that I had to wear all the time that recorded everything I did. And then I also had to have a gigantic thing for when I wasn't being portable that I could plug myself into. And I had to do that continuously. And I was afraid to masturbate because I thought that they would be able to see, like, masturbation waves.
Oh.
I was like, God,
the brain activity?
Yeah, that would be like, I wonder if they can, like, recognize an orgasm through my brain activity when they read this. Like,
I don't know.
Can
That's a
I
good
masturbate?
question. I guess it depends what they're measuring.
And so, how did I sleep? I had to sleep with a bunch of pillows. It was really bad. It was terrible. Masturbation waves. And as a 15-year-old, I was like a really... I don't know, everyone has different experiences, but as a 15-year-old, I was like a really horny 15-year-old. So I was like... Whenever people tell stories about how, like, they can't not masturbate when they're, like, a teenager and, like, basically only men say that, I'm like, God, I'm such a fucking weirdo. I'm, like, the only girl I know who is, like, a fucking creep. But anyway, I'll never know if they knew because I broke down and masturbated. So I'm like, they know. They can see my masturbation waves. Like, they know I masturbated, like, a lot. Oh man, now the tattoo is different.
Aw.
Oh well. We got as rare as we could.
It was still rarer than the kiss.
Yeah.
Hey, why does it say we didn't talk to Elliot about the play?
We did. I clearly remember it.
We clearly said that we wouldn't go with him. That's weird.
Whatever.
Okay.
Sorry.
I wonder when the third episode's gonna come out.
Well, she's gonna be wearing that cool British punk jacket, so that's
Yeah.
important. But she's wearing the bracelet. Give us the bracelet. Look at that outfit. I want that outfit.
I pretty much already... That's my closet.
Are you mad at them for going into your closet and stealing your wardrobe?
So people always ask me, like, to cosplay all these different characters, and I'm like, guys, like, I pretty much just choose people that already dress like me.
Hey, Snowy Cookies, I'm sorry you cried in your car. But
Oh,
anyway,
no.
Continue what you were saying.
Oh, I just choose people that already dress like me so that I only have to buy, like, one or two things. It's easier that way.
For what?
Like, for cosplay.
Oh.
If I pick people that already wear clothes that I have.
Yeah, well, you already have, like, a lot of clothes that are pretty, like...
Like, I'm a punk teenager.
Yeah, but also just, like, cool outfits.
Yeah. Thanks.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
That doesn't look good.
Aw. Huh.
Wait, hold on. Pisshead. Did you see that?
Pisshead!
Bye, everybody.
Bye!